at Mountain View-Gotebo. Go all the way, bring home a go ball, and come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden. Browning firearms and safes, ammunition, complete hardware line, high-pro feed, all kinds of cattle handling equipment, and so much more. If you need it, we've got it, or we'll get it, and fast. Again, good luck, Mountain View-Gotebo, from all your friends at Hobart Farm Garden. Rex Flaming at the Hobart Stockyards has long supported Southwest Oklahoma young people, and Rex is proud to be a sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger Football Playoff football team. In the state playoffs, too, by the way. Get after them, guys. And folks, don't you forget the Hobart Stockyards is the place to buy and sell cattle every Wednesday. And we have special sales. Give Rex a call. Again, good luck. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, coaches, and players. From Rex Flaming. Well, Rex wants your business, and he always appreciates your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Again, take state, Mountain View-Gotebo. Larry and Kim Eshitai of Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Carnegie and Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley's Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season, scoring tons of points and giving up not very doggone many. Keep it up, guys and friends. And your time of need, you can count on Larry and Kim and staff. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Mountain View Funeral Homes, Mountain View and Carnegie. Go Tigers. Take state. The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates Coach Jeff Coakley and staff and every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, Brent and Cynthia Hancock are so proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo football team. You know, Brent's a Mountain View graduate, and he's especially proud, but so is Cynthia. Now, Brent is one good vet, you bet. Trust your animals, large or small, to Brent Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. And go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Southwest Vet.
Mountain View.
Clinic in Hobart, a proud sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers football team. Take state, guys. Vet Enterprises at 240 Main Street in Mountain View is proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Congratulations to Coach Coakley, his staff, and all these great young players. Undefeated in the regular season. Vet Enterprises, vet compounding, pharmacy, and vet supply. Proud to be a Tiger sponsor. Good luck from Jennifer and all your friends at Vet Enterprises. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, a really great bunch of coaches and players. Best of luck. Go Tigers, take state. Folks, Tom and David and all the employees at Wheeler Ford in Cordell are sure proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers football team. Undefeated regular season, great coaching, great playing, great effort. It's all not good, but great in Mountain View-Gotebo, Oklahoma. Hey, if you're ready for a new Ford or a good pre-owned unit, you need to come see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. And again, go Tigers, best of luck from all your friends at Wheeler Ford, somewhere in Cordell. Green Cover Seed in Mountain View is a proud sponsor of the Gotebo Mountain View Tiger radio broadcast. Green Cover Seed does regenerative ag practices, helping farmers and ranchers build soils back. They're located in the old T.H. Rogers building in Mountain View, and they are so doggone proud of Coach Coakley and the Mountain View Gotebo football team. Undefeated and getting better every week. So go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Once again, good luck from Brett Peschick and all your friends at Green Cover Seed in Mountain View. If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students. Daryl Teal and staff at Teal Insurance in Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the Mountain View-Gotebo Fighting Tigers. In fact, everyone in Mountain View and Gotebo are so doggone proud of this football team in what's probably the most difficult sports year in Oklahoma sports history in high school. This football team has persevered, they've stayed focused, and they've stayed tough. Great job to every player and coach. Let's just win the doggone state championship. Go get them from all your friends at the Teal Insurance Agency in Mountain View. Charlene's Flower Shop on Main Street in Mountain View is proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. As a matter of fact, Reba Patton and Roxy Laird are higher than a Kansas wheat farmer and a doggone Colorado Rockies. In other words, they're super proud of the coaches and the players. They have home decor, they've got all kinds of gift ideas, and of course, beautiful flowers and flower arrangements. So let's go. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, take state. We are so doggone proud of you. Reba and Roxy, Charlene's Flower Shop, 314 Main Street in Mountain View. Earl Davis at Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View is one sure enough proud Mountain View-Gotebo booster. Glad to be a part of the broadcasts. Earl, in his nice kind of country way, says, go kick some rear end, Tigers. We love our Tigers. Take state. And listen, if you need farm equipment, a good used tractor, and other machinery, you need to see Earl Davis, Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View. Sure enough, rooting for the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Take state. Friends, do you want to know where these great football players from Mountain View-Gotebo get their nutritional shakes and teas that taste so good and help make you such a doggone good football player? Well, it's at Liberty Nutrition in Carnegie. Trey and Jamie Hooper are on cloud nine about this football team, and a special salute to number 80, and his name is Landon Hooper. Great job to all of you, Coach Coakley and staff and every player. This year ain't been easy, but man, it's been fun. Let's keep on going. Take State, Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Rick and Tammy McCollum at McCollum's Market in Hobart are plenty proud of those doggone darn good Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers and Coach Jeff Coakley and his staff and players. Now we're hoping the Tigers win the whole doggone shebang. Get over and support the Tigers. And remember, we have baked potatoes, delicious sandwiches of all kinds, fantastic drinks, and you can dine in, call in, carry out, and we cater. So give us a try. You'll like how we do business. By the way, Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, doggone it, take State. You bet your boots.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to football on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv. Already, Dylan Fox, we are joined by a plethora of people as we get ready for semifinal Friday night from Mountain View, Oklahoma. This is an anomaly, but again, 2020 has been an anomaly. Normally, the semifinal ball games are played at neutral sites, but because of COVID-19 and because the colleges said, no, we've got to finish our semesters out before anybody comes onto our campuses, not going to be able to play here, so they go to basically a tiebreaker system. And because Mountain View-Gotebo won their district, they won every bowl game of the year, and the cards fell right last week, Tyrone got to make the trip here. By the way, people have said, where's Tyrone? Much closer to Kansas than it is here to Southwest Oklahoma.
And I had the same question. I was looking it up whenever I got here. I was like, where is Tyrone? And it's, if I'm not mistaken, like 4 hours away or something like that.
It's about 4.5 hours, and it probably literally is a stone's throw away from Kansas in the Oklahoma Panhandle.
Yeah, and that, obviously is a home field advantage for Mountain View, and we already see Tyrone fans here. I'm sure they're going to travel pretty well considering that big of a drive. But, yeah, semifinal Friday, and it looks like there's quite a few people on the live stream, and they're probably just as pumped as I am.
Well, I know you are. I know you're excited. The mouse has been captured.
The mouse has been. I wanted to let everyone know the lovely people up here in the press box have taken care of me and have captured the mouse. So I am good. I'm all focus on the game now.
And I'm sure the mouse was disposed of humanely as well, for those of you who might be wondering. It is such a pleasure to have you alongside on a Friday night, semifinal Friday night from Mountain View, Oklahoma. Dylan mentioned the feed already. Michelle Keelan-Gelner out there. Go Tigers. Emily Beck saying hi to Jan Pearl. Michelle Gelner said hi to Vonda Bingham. Cheryl Fairless-Setzer, let's go Tigers. Let's see. We've also got Bobby Gaskell-Teal. She says, go Tigers. We love you, Landon. Karen Johnson-Mason, go Tigers. Gina Gaskell-Ashton is watching from Texas. How about that? Gotta like that. Sheila Curbo, our good friend over there in Mangum, she says, go Tigers. Bobby Gaskell-Teal, go Landon. LJ Hooper, 80, Papa, and Granny are cheering you on to victory from Edmond. We wish we could be there. Love ya. Tigers beat the Bearcats, and we got an email on the Classic Hits 97.7 Facebook page earlier this week. Papa wanted to make sure we were here. He's checking it out. You guys better be there. Cindy Jones Healed. Go Tigers, class of 81. They're watching from Tulsa. Our good friend Jay Cross has joined us tonight here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Courtney M. Robbins, go get 'em Tigers, cheering for you, Coach Coakley, and the rest of the team. My goodness, I'm exhausted already. We're still 26 minutes away from kickoff.
Hey, per usual, I am caffeinated. I'm ready to go. I won't be exhausted until probably the second half crash, but I'm ready to go.
Before we go to break, I'm going to get your thoughts on this. I was doing some research on Tyrone. They left Thursday evening at about 5 o'clock and made it a 2-day trip. They stayed somewhere, I don't know where, somewhere between here and there overnight, and then came down the rest of the way today. But keep in mind, earlier this week, a vicious snowstorm hit the northwest part of Oklahoma. 14 inches of snow, and depending on what route they went on, they maybe had to drive through that snow. That weather was with them earlier this week. What does that do to the mindset when you get here on a beautiful Friday night?
Yeah, I'm not sure, if they had to practice inside or, how that went. Obviously, leaving earlier in the week kind of gives you some time in between so you don't have to make that entire drive on game day. You don't want to drive 4 or 5 hours and get off the bus and say stretch and let's go. So, that's obviously a good thing that they left earlier. But like you said, you got to practice, so I'm sure they were out there in the snow.
Yeah, had to have been. Ben Smith is checking it out. Hello, Ben. Jeremy Green's from College Station, Texas. Hello. Mike McCurley says, go Tigers, take state. He's up in Edmond, Oklahoma. And our good friend Ben Smith says it best. Hey, babysitters, it's game time. Hey, we're back with our countdown to kickoff after this. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. It's semifinal Friday night.
Another great Mountain View Gotebo booster is Out of My Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig are the proud parents of Tristan Haig, number 77. For all your hats and apparel embroidery needs, contact Out of My Gourd Embroidery, 682-1591. That's 682-1591. Rooting on the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers and rooting on that mighty fine sophomore, number 77. Go Mountain View Gotebo.
Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View is so very happy for and proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the 2020 Mountain View Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season and not done yet. Now, if we can help you, if it's a diesel, we can help you. Diesel pickups, diesel pumps, and injectors, we'll fix them. And Tigers, let's bring home a go ball. We're so doggone happy for you, proud of you. Again, go Mountain View Gotebo Tigers. We're rooting for you. Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View.
Back in Mountain View, we get ready for football Friday night, semifinal Friday night on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Angela S. Frunk Fisher. Let's go Tigers all the way. Larry Kozad says, Pops is watching. Pops, good to have you alongside. Hey, we want to hear from you on this football Friday night as well. Checking and doing a little research about to these two ball clubs, here's something for you. Tyrone and Mountain View Gotebo have never played. This is the first time these two clubs have faced one another. Mountain View Gotebo comes in with a record of 7-11 all-time in the playoffs. This is their 12th playoff appearance. They've had one championship appearance. It came back in 1996 when they lost to Pioneer 29-6. Tiffany Maddox Watson says, go Tigers. Roberta Martin Howe watching from Carnegie, go 33. Dan Ashton says, go Tigers. Jacqueline Hawkins, Luann Kuhn Hawkins is watching, go Tigers. Tyrone, they've been in the playoffs 15 times, and their overall record is 15-13. They did win a state championship in 1960, which, by the way, for those of you scoring along at home, was a great year. That's when I was born. Thank you. They won it back in 60. They lost in 69 to Helena, 24-12, and they lost to Forgan back in 74, 53-24. And again, they come in with a playoff record of 15-13. The Bobcats during the regular season went 9-2. Their losses came to Balco Forgan, who, by the way, is playing in the Class B quarterfinals tonight. And they also lost to Buffalo, who is the other half of the semifinal Friday night fair that is going on this evening. So two quality losses. The clubs do have common opponents. They each have played Sharon Mutual, Temple, and Fox, and each have won, and each has won in 45-point fashion. As you know, the Tigers of Mountain View Gotebo come in with a clean record of 11-0, the closest game they've had. As we look through, they've had a couple of ball games that wound up 30-6. That was the score in week number 1 against Snyder back on September the 4th, and they also had a 30-6 victory over Maysville on October the 30th. Everything else has been by 45 points or more. Those 28 that they gave up last week to Medford doubled the most that they had given up in one ball game. They had given up 14 to Ryan back in early October. And on the season, coming into last week's ball game, they had only given up 24, 38, 44 points all season long before that number was put on them by Medford with 28, but again, they scored 76 and won it going away. So thank you. Larry Kozad, keep your heads in the game, men. You got this deal, Pops. Tanya Gott-Boyett says go 44. Hunter, Justin Taylor has checked in. Hello, Justin. Deborah Sue Roseberry Perry, go Tigers. Hey, our countdown to kickoff continues. We're going to see if we can't pull head coach Jim Coakley aside and visit with him as we get ready for semifinal Friday night. Tanya Gott-Boyett, by the way, watching from Burke Burnett, Texas. Thank you for joining us. The coach is standing by on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. This is semifinal Friday night.
Your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View are excited about the Mountain View Gotebo football team. Undefeated regular season in the playoffs right now. And here's hoping this fine coaching staff and players bring home a go ball. We're proud to be a sponsor of the games. When you need feed, fuel, so many things for the farm or home, check us out. We appreciate your business, and we are so proud of our football team. Good luck, Coach Coakley, and all the Tiger players and staff. Take state from your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View. Janie Jackson, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent in Mountain View, is just plumb proud of Coach Coakley and staff and the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers undefeated in the regular football season. Ready to do more. Support these fine young people. Mountain View-Gotebo folks are all so excited about this team. And by the way, when you need insurance, you need to see Janie Jackson. She's good. She's your Farm Bureau Agent in Mountain View. Go Tigers, win them all, doggone it. We're proud of you. Great job. Take State.
Classic Kids 97.7 and OK Sports.tv back at Mountain View, and it is getting loud. It's getting crazy. Semifinal Friday night in Mountain View. Now, how crazy is that, Coach Coakley?
It's crazy. We couldn't believe it when we heard. We talked about that, but the college is not going to allow us to play. But I told you last week, hey, we're going to secretly pull for Tyrone, so we'll have this thing here. And I kept hearing Coach Block announcing the score and is back and forth. And, hey, they pulled it out, and here we are.
Well, and it's been a crazy year, 2020, a lot of difficult things for a lot of folks, and, us included. But there are a lot of good things as well. And getting to host a semifinal championship football game, I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't. This town is wound for sound, I'm telling you. They have been ready all week long. They've done a great job. I've talked about it every time you and I have talked. The community support we have here at Mountain View-Gotebo, it's just incredible. Doesn't matter what it is, what sport, FFA, whatever. And again, this week it's been amazing.
And I know that COVID thing has got to be challenging for you. I went into a local business. I saw where they had a mask mandate. I think I heard where school was shut down for the week, went virtual again. Again, that's not in the coaching handbook.
No, that's exactly right. I've talked to several coaches about that. Coach Bell and I just talked a while ago for about 5 minutes about how lucky we are just to have gotten through this part to this part of the season. And yeah, it's crazy. And our community's done a good job taking care of us and taking care of their kiddos and just doing what's right. And luckily, here we are.
Well, I know that you said last week that you played in a state championship game back in the day, right? So how does coaching a game away from a championship compare to being a player?
Well, I tell you, Michael, it's been this week has been a roller coaster for me. I try to tell these kids how important this is and let them know how long they're going to remember this. Mm-hmm. For me, being here as a coach, it's something I've dreamed of for a long time, and we've still got to get through this one tonight.
Right. You've always got it seems like a trick up your sleeve, and last week we noticed that you were kicking the ball out of bounds on purpose, and after about the third time I said, it looks like they're kicking the ball out of bounds on purpose. 10 people turned around in the stands and said, they are. That was something you knew going into the ball game, but then it turns out perfectly for you. You kick one in the field of play, you recover it, and that's the touchdown that wins the ball game a play later.
That's it. I hinted to you last week when you and I talked. Mm-hmm. They had the best kickoff return team we'd seen all year. The kid had run 28. He'd run back, I believe, 8 kicks.
Wow.
And I just wasn't going to take the chance. And I told my guys, I told my coaches, I said, hey, we're going to kick it out of bounds until they make us re-kick it. Mm-hmm. And, we got about that 3 or 4 times mm-hmm. before they decided to make us re-kick it. And then towards the end there, I said, hey, let's do our best to keep it in. You guys hustle, you get down there, and let's see what happens. And sure enough, we follow on that. And a couple plays later, it's over.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this team you're playing tonight. Obviously, if there's only 4 teams left, the team you're playing is going to be good.
I've had that question asked me I don't know how many times this week, Michael, and they say, well, how good's Tyrone? Well, just like you said,
yeah.
With only 4 of us left, they're good. They're really good. They've got some good team speed, some size. You can see number 88 down there. He's a big and he's a heck of a basketball player, evidently, and just their balance. I think they'd rather run it if they can, but they can throw it too. Their quarterback can get the ball downfield. Defense, they're very aggressive and got some speed on D as well.
So who's in charge of the weather? Because it's been another picture-perfect night here in Mountain View.
I thought you were doing that for us, man. Ever since you've been here, it's been awesome. The weather's been great. We talked about that. My superintendent and I today at lunch just, man, how could it get any better than this in December?
Yeah. And you're at home, and you're hosting a Class C semifinal championship ball game.
Man, it's It's crazy, but it's great.
One last thing. There's been a little bit of notoriety that's come your way. I mean, we've been covering the games now. This is week number 3. The Lawton guy finally got in. I read the column from Brockenbush this morning. How have the kids handled all of that? I mean, it's got to be a little new to them, doesn't it?
Yeah, and they've just done a phenomenal job. It hasn't bothered them. I told them today in our team meeting, not one kid this whole week has mentioned next week, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's been, the focus has been on this. We've got some great leaders on this team. Couple of seniors I want to give a shout out to. Levi Sechrist, he's just gotten better and better every game. A heck of a leader. He keeps them grounded. He does a really good job. He will get in them pretty hard on during practice. CJ Espinoza, number 32, our center, he's another one. He's just a good, easygoing guy, but when he gets the pads on, he's ready to go. They've done a really good job handling that. They don't bring it up. They don't talk about it. And like I said, hadn't heard a thing about next week, which I'm very proud of them for that.
All right, one last thing. You brought up CJ, and I've been meaning to talk about this all 3 weeks, and I'm glad you brought him up. The big uglies up front, they do a heck of a job of protecting their quarterback, giving him time to throw the football.
They do, and they know that it's just they've got football smarts. I've told everybody that's asked me about it. This whole team has great football smarts. When Ryland tucks it and runs, they get out in front. They block well downfield. CJ, Cole, and Tristan, they've done a tremendous job for him up front. And again, they just keep getting better every week.
Coach, go get them, have some fun. Semifinal Friday night from Mountain View-Gotebo. It just doesn't get any better than that. And our countdown to kickoff continues after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Alvin and Rita Hawkins Farms, Red Angus and Mountain View have registered Red Angus cattle. We buy and sell, and we're proud to sponsor Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers state playoff action on the radio. This team went undefeated during the regular season, and that ain't easy to do, my friends. Alvin and Rita are so proud of this coaching staff and these fine young men. Go Tigers, win it all. Kick 'em down, then kick 'em for getting up, or kick 'em for falling. Anyway, kick 'em. Go Tigers from Alvin and Rita. Hawkins Farms, Red Angus in Mountain View. The Wall family and their entire staff at Hobart Farm and Garden are really excited about the great football season Coach Jeff Coakley's staff and these great young men are having at Mountain View-Gotebo. Go all the way, bring home a go ball, and come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden. Browning firearms and safes, ammunition, complete hardware line, high-pro feed, all kinds of cattle handling equipment, and so much more. If you need it, we've got it, or we'll get it, and fast. Again, good luck, Mountain View-Gotebo, from all your friends at Hobart Farm and Garden. Rex Fleming at the Hobart Stockyards has long supported Southwest Oklahoma young people, and Rex is proud to be a sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football playoff football team. In the state playoffs, too, by the way. Get after them, guys. And folks, don't you forget the Hobart Stockyards is the place to buy and sell cattle every Wednesday. And we have special sales. Give Rex a call. Again, good luck. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, coaches and players. From Rex Fleming. Well, Rex wants your business, and he always appreciates your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Again, take state, Mountain View-Gotebo. Larry and Kim Eshetai of Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Carnegie and Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley's Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season, scoring tons of points and giving up not very doggone many. Keep it up, guys. And friends, in your time of need, you can count on Larry and Kim and staff. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Mountain View and Carnegie. Go Tigers! Take state! The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates Coach Jeff Coakley and staff and every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, Brent and Cynthia Hancock are so proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo football team. You know, Brent's a Mountain View graduate, and he's especially proud, but so is Cynthia. Now, Brent is one good vet, you bet. Trust your animals, large or small, to Brent Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. And go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, a proud sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers football team. Take state, guys.
All right, welcome back to Mountain View, and Justin Taylor is watching. Jody Boucher, She says, go Tigers. Cheering on from Joplin, Missouri this evening. Dennis Red, Eye of the Tiger. Dun, dun, dun. Dan Ashton from Plano, Texas. Go Mountain View. Landon Hooper. Carolyn Stubbs is watching. She says, go Tigers. Valerie Williams Combs, go Tigers. Cheering from Union City, Oklahoma. Amy McBride reading, go Belcher Boys. Go Tigers. I love go Belcher Boys. That's good. If you're a guy, if your name Belcher, you're Belcher. You get away with things that mom normally wouldn't let you. You're calling them Belcher Boys. Okay, they can do those sort of things. Let's see here. Cheering from Ardmore. That's Amy McBride Redding. Redding. She says, go Belcher Boys. That's who told us that. Brent Gaunt, go Mangum High School, number 44. Hunter Gaunt, dad and brother, watching from Louisville, Kentucky. Play hard. Lyle Bagley, good luck, Mountain View-Gotebo. And Vonda Bingham, good luck, Coach Coakley. Go Tigers. Well, there you go. My goodness. We're at 92 folks and counting right now as we get ready for Mountain View-Gotebo and the Bobcats of Tyrone. And you alluded to it a few minutes ago, and wisely as well. The folks from Tyrone, you can see the shot there in the camera, they traveled pretty well 4.5 hours away.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, 4.5 hour drive, and not exactly sure of the road conditions that far north, but yeah, they traveled well.
Mindy Dietrich Brock, go Tigers. Let's see, Charlene Hayworth Woolridge, go Tigers as well. Captains will be going to midfield here in a moment to have the coin toss. Bobcats are dressed in their road white uniforms with the green numerals and the green trim, and Mountain View-Gotebo in their home maroon uniforms with the white trim and the maroon helmets with the white numerals. So, you got butterflies, or are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay,
I mean,
right.
Like I said, I'm caffeinated to keep up with your energy, and let's get this thing started.
All right, the winners will advance to the state championship next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, at Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva. Now, if Buffalo advances, well, you talk about having a home field advantage. It's like a 24-mile drive down the highway to get to Alva.
Yeah, I mean, that's not far of a drive at all. It would definitely pretty much be a home game for them. But, I mean, like you said, it's a championship game. I mean,
right. One thing that I'm a little surprised here, the seating for the semifinal matchup, they have let the captains go to midfield. We are social distancing, about 6 feet apart, but they did. Normally, it's been one captain per team.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not exactly sure why they changed it, but, I mean,
Levi Seacrest is out there, along with, and you heard about him in the pregame show, C.J. Espinosa, Dylan Clark, one of the captains for Mountain View-Gotebo, along with Chris Flores. And we look across the way, Kobe Williams for the Bobcats. Also out there, Colby Putnam, another captain for the Bobcats. Not listed in our program, Yadier Delgado, apparently that's who that is. So the officials going through their final conversation with the kids before they go out on the field. Debbie Peck says, go Tigers. Nikki Rasmussen says, cheering loud from Ardmore for the Belchers and the rest of the Tigers. Go Mountain View-Gotebo. Shandy Mace Thompson, go Mountain View-Gotebo. You can do it. And I like this, the white hat. He's showing them the coin up close and personal. You gotta love that. Braden Stevens, one of the captains out there for the Bobcats as well. So it's one of those things that, and I go back to Mike Tyson since he fought last week. Mike Tyson famously said, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Is that kind of the mindset that we've got going on right now, where we got all this stuff going through our minds, and until we get hammered or hammer somebody else, it's kind of going to be weird for a while?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's always the case because, you talk about during the season, a lot of teams don't show their entire playbook during the season. So you can go into a semifinal game with a plan, but you know that on both sides of the ball, they're going to come out with something slightly different because both teams understand that, you're watching film.
All right, so the toss was won by, I believe, Tyrone. They have elected to defer. Mountain View-Gotebo will receive in the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Scott Smith is asking, where is this being played? We are in Mountain View, America. Larry Payne, proud to be a Tiger. Play tough. Let's see. Melissa Riley says, go Tigers. Valerie Williams Combs says, watch out for the mice. You knew somebody would have to get that on you there. Shayla Gonzalez, Ross Gonzalez are checking it out. Catherine Enzi, Scott Smith from Mountain View. Let's see. Courtney Berryman says, let's go, boys. Wishing you We're wishing I was there in person to watch, but glad that they could see it here on Classic Hits 97.7. They are in Wichita, Kansas, watching this evening. Let's see here. Tyrone Bobcats, let's see, Rosanna Schuster says, Tyrone Bobcats, that is her alma mater, so she's got to root for the Bobcats tonight. Go green and gold. Well, we understand, Rosanna, and that's okay. We're equal opportunities here. Pamela Poolaw, go Tigers. Michelle Charles Granger, go Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. We've got a bunch of stuff that we got to remember tonight to make sure that we get it all in. Do you remember what we're supposed to talk about?
I got it on a text somewhere.
Okay, all right.
My dad sent me a text of every little intricate thing I was supposed to remember. I mean, I still don't remember it, but...
Well, of course, we've got the first down, brought to us by our good friend Janie Jackson from Farm Bureau. We've got the red zone, which is brought to us by Hobart Farm and Garden. All right. And new tonight, let me get this dialed up so I get it straight. New tonight, we will have, as soon as I get it, oh, I lost mine. Well, you better get yours up because I lost mine. No, that's not good. Oh, here we go. No, I've got it. Our scores tonight will be brought to us by Out of My Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig, proud parents of Tristan, number 77 in your program, and in mom and dad's heart, certainly number 1. So that's some good stuff there. Got to make sure that we remember that. Also want to remind you that Hal's Rentals in Carnegie, proud to bring you Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football tonight here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Well, the cheerleaders are saying, let's get fired up, and then the fans are replying, we are fired up. So is Mountain View-Gotebo. But there's still 4 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock before they kick this thing off.
Yeah, I was checking the time and said we've got some time left. I'm not sure why I don't know if we started. I don't know if everyone was so excited that we got everything out of the way so early or what.
That is good.
I think everybody's ready to go.
Candace Bullard, Belcher brothers are about to dominate. Let's go. Let's see, Carrie Simonek, Ronnie Ledford, Mountain View-Gotebo graduates, and he played football back in 1968. By the way, did Grandma fix the pregame meal with spaghetti tonight?
Well, she wanted me to tell you that it's her 3 grandsons, not the entire team.
Oh, well, wow, what a big disappointment that is. We've been making you out to be Chef Boyardee the last 2 weeks that you feed the team. Wow, okay, well, we don't ever have anything straight here, so why would we start now?
She said, Dylan, I've got to tell you something. We've got to fix something on the radio.
Dixie Brown, go Mountain View, go Tigers. Take State, Matthew Bunner, go Tigers. Watching from Weatherford, class of 94. OSHA Thurston, go Tigers. We're still a couple of minutes away. We still have a little adrenaline to burn off. We'll come back. The countdown to kickoff rolls on a football Friday night, semifinal Friday night from Mountain View, America. With Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. This is the way sports is supposed to be. Well, at some point, the commercial will start right in the middle of us talking. I know it will. Carrie Simonek, or Jerry Fulford at Vincent, bring home the gold. By the way, it's worth noting here, since we've got a moment, and there's some folks listening in from Mangum this evening, watching from Mangum, and we were supposed to start Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball tonight as they were set
Vet
to
Enterprises at 240 Main Street in Mountain View is proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Congratulations to Coach Coakley, his staff, and all these great young players. Undefeated in the regular season. Vet Enterprises, vet compounding, pharmacy, and vet supply. Proud to be a Tiger sponsor. Good luck from Jennifer and all your friends at Vet Enterprises. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, a really great bunch of coaches and players. Best of luck. Go Tigers, take state.
Well, in the words of Daffy Duck, let's try that again. As we mentioned, we were supposed to be doing basketball tonight, but because of COVID issues at Mangum, they had to cancel those bowl games. And so we know it's a difficult night for the basketball squads over there, but hopefully the season will get underway, if not before the Christmas break, after the Christmas break. I know along the Fox Radio Network, your dad is down in Rush Springs doing Hobart and Rush Springs tonight. Hobart was supposed to play Cordell. They couldn't play, so the coaches scrambled and got Rush Springs to invite them to come to their place. But here's the thing that is going to be different during the basketball season is that you're going to have to be aware of what the various rules are to where you're going to go watch a ball game. And there were several of them tonight for fans who were planning to go to Rush Springs.
Yeah, one of the big things about that is each player has 2 vouchers. So 2 people from each family can go per player. It's just one of those things. They have limited capacity seating, and that's just kind of one of the rules.
Well, and it'll vary from school to school as well. Each school will have their own set of guidelines. OSHA Thurston, by the way, wanted us to know she's from the class of 1997. All right, so they finally have burned off all the time that they're supposed to. Got to say hi to Jim Coakley, who is watching from Stillwater. Good luck, brother. And I know your brother appreciates that, Jim. Man, I tell you what, you and I got to get together with men and do a bowl game again sometime. All right, set to kick this thing off. Roberto Hernandez, 6'5" and 200. He tees it up at the 30, and he'll bang it all the way through the uprights and past the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 for Mountain View-Gotebo to begin the ball game here on this semifinal Friday night. Such a pleasure to have you alongside, and it should be a lot of fun. And we talked about getting punched in the mouth and getting that adrenaline to burn off, and really nothing happens there because the ball goes out of the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll mark it at the 15-yard line. And again, for you folks that are tuning in for the first time, this is an 80-yard field, all right? Don't be deceived by that. 80-yard field. Clay Ron, Ryland to Dalton. Go Belcher brothers. All right. 1st and 10 now as Ryland will turn, hand the ball off. Big hole right side, about 4. Going to be picked up very quickly there by Landon Seacrest. So Seacrest did a good job on that right side. The Big Uglies gave him some space, and he picked up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Preston Adams watching from on the road in Georgia. Go Tigers. Roger Campbell, Alice Huddleston. Campbell, the class of 68, checking things out here this evening. You got nephews Levi, Landon, and Peyton. 2nd down and 6. Pistol formation now. Belcher got to keep it himself. Jab step, now cuts it to the outside. Good pursuit by Tyrone, but somehow Ryland will pick up 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 4th down and about 2. Good tackle out on the edge by Danny Sanchez. So a couple of in the ball game. This after they went wild through the air last week. They being the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers trying to establish that line of scrimmage here. Travis White, hello, Coach. From Tipton, good luck. Mountain View-Gotebo, we have spent some December nights following Coach White in the Tipton Tigers championship play. 3rd down and a couple. 10:50, clock running, quarter number 1, first drive of the ball game. Belcher changing the play now as he's got a full house backfield. Low snap on the ground, picked up by Seacrest. Tries to make something out of it, and then instead is Levi Seacrest, and Levi will not get back to the line of scrimmage, and Mountain View-Gotebo going to have to punt the football away. So the low snap there made it difficult, and it drops it back to the 20s, sets up a 4th down at about 5. Shauna Lynn Carney watching from home in Mountain View. Hello, Shauna. Jay Davis, go Tigers. I'm on the east in on the road in South Texas, but watching. Drive carefully. So back to receive the punt, Danny Sanchez at about his own 24-yard line. As the snap is good and the punt is on the way. Wobbly kick, and they keep it away from the return man, and the ball will be touchdown at the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from there. Jade Todd Zimmerman says go Tigers. By the way, I'm trying to remember, is that the first punt in 3 weeks that we have seen?
I was trying to think if that was the first 3 and out, but I mean, that might be the first punt we've seen in the last 3 weeks.
Nicholas Guevara cheering the Tigers on from Victoria, Texas. So we'll see the Bobcats for the first time offensively as they go away from their own 34-yard line. Good field position for them. As you heard Coach Coakley say in the pregame show, they like to run the football. Let's see what they go here. Tight set now. They'll send a man in motion, turn, hand it off to the tailback. Boy, he's got big room across the 40 and inside Mountain View territory. Picked up about 9 on the play. Ryland Johnson, 5'10", 195, running downhill and picked up 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1. LJ in on the stop. Tracy Phillips Cawthron, let's go Tigers, watching from Edmond. So a little bit of a statement right there by the Bobcats. And Bobcats may be quick, but we're gonna thunder at you at least a couple of times, and that's again kind of what Coach Coakley had told us. So 2nd down and 1. Let's see if Josh Bell opens the playbook here, or if he plays it conservative and tries to pick up the first down. They'll hand it off again to the tailback. He's got room right up the middle of the field. Takes it across the 30 down to about the 29-yard line. And again, LJ in on the stop. And carry there for Carlos Pimentel. Check that. That was instead Braden Stevens on the carry. 6'1", 160. So they'll move the sticks, first down. And they said that Stevens was down at the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 3 minutes gone by here in the first. Mountain View-Gotebo 3 and out on their first possession. And the Bobcats pick up a first down on the first 2 plays from the line of scrimmage. Again, very deliberate. And again, with a high-flying team like Mountain View-Gotebo, you want to probably limit their possessions. Williams underneath center. Kobe turns and hands it off, and a better job that time of tackling at the point of attack, although falling forward for a gain of 4, Rylan Johnson. They hit Johnson at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to score him free and pick up 4. Greg Cowan watching in Garnett, Kansas. Go Tigers. Boy, I'm glad I play golf. I've got like 5 golf shirts on right now, and it's able to keep me warm. I don't own a big person's coat like you. I don't have one. 2nd down and 6 now. 8:10 left in the first quarter of play. Williams underneath center, tosses it here on the near side, and good pursuit that time by Landon. He'll slow things down. Tackle eventually made by Jarrett Butler. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 2.5. Long 3 here with 7:50 left in quarter number 1. Obviously, this is 4-down territory for the Tyrone Ball Club. Rhonda, boy, some of these names I hope I get. Ozaden. Let's go Mountain View-Gotebo cheering on from Owasso. Stetson Turney says go Tigers. And Stetson says that's my hometown. So here we go. 3rd down and about 3. 7:30 left in this first quarter of play. Bobcats have been on the ground since they took over. Handoff on the inside, breaking tackles and picking up the first down and more as the ball came free, but down by contact was Rylan Johnson. Johnson picking up the first down, a touchdown-saving tackle there, turned in by Rylan Belcher. Pat Carney says, Pappy says hello from Mountain View-Gotebo. Hey, Pappy. So right now, just a physical ball game up front for the Bobcats, and they're winning at the point of attack. They have marched the ball down the field, took over on their own 34, and now have it 1st and 10 inside the 15 and about the 14-yard line. Mountain View-Gotebo maybe closer to the 12. Williams underneath center. Kobe turns, hands it off, and good job of stopping things at the line of scrimmage there. Tell you what, Rylan Johnson, hard to bring down. You're not going to be able to just try to block him down. You're going to have to wrap up and knock him down. Belcher in on the stop again for the Tigers. Got some help on the edge from Leopard. And it'll be 2nd down and about 6. So you pick up 4 every carry, and that's good numbers. And it also keeps the football away from Mountain View-Gotebo. We're already down to 6:25 left in the first quarter of play. Tigers have run 3 offensive plays. Bobcats have just been bludgeoning the Tigers with the run game. Direct snap this time to Johnson. Big hole left side, breaking tackles, and he'll take it inside the 5 and set up a 1st and goal situation. And looks like it's just inside the 5-yard line as we have reached the midway point of quarter number 1. Robert Babcock, go get him Tigers, watching from his living room because both restrooms are full here. Oh, we love that, Robert. Thank you for sharing that. 1st and goal now. Kobe Williams underneath center. He'll turn and change the play. Got a full house backfield. Danny Sanchez and Rylan Johnson back there. They'll hand it off to Johnson. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage, pushes forward, and now will get pushed back. Good job that time by the interior line of Mountain View-Gotebo. As all 8 kids in the middle of that one. Nice job in there by Leopard. Got some help as well from Butler and Landon Hooper. 2nd down and goal. Ball sets just outside the 2-yard line. Clock continues to run. 5:10 left in quarter number 1. And again, a very methodical look to this club from Tyrone. They are using all of that play clock as the back judge now begins his count. 2nd down and goal. Hit at the line of scrimmage, Johnson, but he bounces off of a tackler and gets into the end zone for the score. So Ryland Johnson got hit at the line of scrimmage, absorbed the hit from Jarrett Butler, and got into the end zone for the touchdown. And with 4:52 left in the first quarter of play, Tyrone will strike first. They lead it 6-0. And again, they just simply went from their own 34 and punished the defense of Mountain View-Gotebo. Everything on the ground. Shotgun formation here. Johnson, the tailback, he'll get the snap, break a couple of tackles, dives to the end zone, and he got there. And again, you see the effort of Ryland Johnson. They had Johnson stopped in the backfield, and Ryland able to fight through 3 tacklers and get into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good with 4:52 left in the first. Tyrone on top, 8-0. This is Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Folks, Tom and David and all the employees at Wheeler Ford and Cordell are sure proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers football team. Undefeated regular season, great coaching, great playing, great effort. It's all not good, but great in Mountain View-Gotebo, Oklahoma. Hey, if you're ready for a new Ford or a good pre-owned unit, you need to come see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. And again, go Tigers, best of luck from all your friends at Wheeler Ford, somewhere in Cordell. Green Cover Seed in Mountain View is a proud sponsor of the Gotebo Mountain View Tiger radio broadcast. Green Cover Seed does regenerative ag practices, helping farmers and ranchers build soils back. They're located in the old T.H. Rogers building in Mountain View, and they are so doggone proud of Coach Coakley and the Mountain View Gotebo football team. Undefeated and getting better every week. So go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Once again, good luck from Brett Peschick and all your friends at Green Cover Seed in Mountain View.
Roberto Hernandez set to kick the football away again for Tyrone, and he kicked the first one through the end zone. Let's see if he does likewise here. Bangs this one high and deep, and it will go into the end zone, and that's an automatic touchback in Oklahoma. You can't return it once it gets to the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. A Cheney Jackson first down. And so go to work at their own 15-yard line. And again, that first series, 3 and out, moved the ball a couple of times the first 2 plays, but then that low snap that dribbled back to Belcher broke up the timing, and they couldn't pick up the first down. Ryland now underneath center. A couple of backs in the backfield with him. This club trails 8-0. He wants to throw, has time now. Flush from the pocket, rolls right side, got room. Big block on the far side. Oh, what a stick there was! As Belcher will pick up about 6 on the play. Landon Sechrist. Oh, an undressing block on the edge. Make sure he got those 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Boom time! That's one of those that you're the tackler and you're thinking, I got this guy, and then all of a sudden you're looking out the side of your ear hole. They gave him 5 on the carry. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. 4:45 left here in quarter number 1. It's a big football team there for Tyrone. They've got some size. A lot of speed on the Tigers side of the field. Shotgun now for Belcher. Ryland going to tuck and run. Look for a block on the edge. He'll get it from LJ. Picks up the first down or more. He's got the 30, 35, and a run out of bounds there. Ryland Johnson on the tackle. But Ryland Belcher said, you know what, I'm going to give it my best shot and pick up the first down all the way out to the 35. So that's a first down carry, 1st and 10 now. J.D. Jackson first down and 10. Kelly Conrad cheering on the hometown Tigers from St. Pete, Florida. One I wouldn't give to be there. I mean, I'm enjoying my time here. But if I had a flight out to St. Pete after we got done, I'd be okay with that. 1st and 10 now, Ryland underneath center. LJ, the fullback, the tailback, is Sechrist. They'll fake the handoff to him. Ryland wants to throw. Got a man open. That's Hooper with the catch. And a gain of 9 yards on the play. Great job by Landon as he got open in that seam. And picks up 9. Gets up a little bit gimpy, but he's going to be okay. 2nd down and 1. Ball setting at the 44. 4:15 left here in the first. It's an early 8-0 lead for Tyrone. Mountain View-Gotebo trying to answer here. Elizabeth Work says, let's go, or York rather, go Tigers. Belcher keeps it himself. He's got the first down and more. Penalty flag going to fly now as Ryland is tackled at the 21. That flag in the area of holding, and it was one of those holds that really probably wasn't necessary as Ryland had already gone by. The flag setting at the 29-yard line, so they will mark it off from there. And we'll do 2nd down over again. 2nd down and 1. Now it becomes 2nd down and 5. Ball back out to the 39-yard line. Pamela Summers Phillips is watching. Hello. Good to have you alongside. So that negated a nice run from Rylan Belcher. 2nd down now as they wind the clock. 3:55 and running in his first quarter of play. Tyrone on top, 8-0. Rylan wants to throw now. He'll tuck and run. Got a seam in the middle of the field, and he will drag tacklers past the first down marker and pick up the first down all the way down to the 33-yard line. Rylan Belcher doing a great job dragging to the first down marker. So Janie Jackson first down from Farm Bureau. 3:40 and running in the first quarter of play. See what Belcher and company got dialed up here. Good place right now to go deep, I would think. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Single back look with Belcher, and then it's Landon Sechrist. Rylan, now going to run the football himself on the right side. He'll pick up positive yardage inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line, and some wolfing at the end of the play. Mike Nolan getting up as though something good had happened, and you're right, Rylan Belcher picked up 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5. Colby Putnam, by the way, in on the stop for this group from Tyrone. So 2nd down and 5, 2:50 left here in quarter number 1. Dalton Belcher split out here on the near side. He's got one-on-one coverage. Rylan in the backfield with Landon Sechrist. Rylan wants to throw. Low snap, gets it. Pass caught out here on the near side by Dalton. And Belcher will pick up the first down inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. You could kind of see that one coming as the throw out in the flat is caught for the first down. Good job, Rylan that time, finding his brother out in the flat. So they move the sticks. It's a Janie, am I getting it right, Janie Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
First down from Farm Bureau. You never know with me. Single back look here. They go pistol formation. Landon Sechrist in the backfield. Belcher wants to throw again. Pump fake, now looks. Want to roll to the right side, gets a block, got all kinds of time, fires a fastball, and it is caught! Oh, what a catch! Picking it off the grass here on the near side is Dalton Belcher, and now the back judge says no, that ball bounced. So we've got an official that was right on top of the play, said it was a complete pass. The official back near the goal line said incomplete, and the white hat says it's incomplete. You can hear the fans here on the near side not agreeing with the call. Cammie Brooks Adams, go Tigers from Edmond with Caden Guerra. Jan Davis, go Tigers. Train is going through. That's THREW, she writes. David DeHaan Sellers, go Tigers. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. 2:01 left here in quarter number 1. Belcher now will go shotgun. Sechrist to his left. That's Landon. Now they'll send him in motion. Empty backfield. Rylan wants to throw. Again, has a ton of time. Now comes on the near side. Throws the ball forward. Is caught by Sechrist. We've got a penalty flag in the middle of the field near the goal line. Landon will take it inside the 10 down to about the 7 or so. And as we said, we've got Laundrie in the middle of the field holding cold against Tyrone. So the play will stand with 1:51 left in the first quarter of play. Josh Bell across the way asking for an explanation. See if they mark this off at the end of the play, and indeed they're going to. So it'll be 1st and goal now for the Tigers. Ball setting at about the 3-yard line. Minute 51 left in the first. Mountain View-Gotebo trying to tie this one back up. They trail 8-0. 1st and goal. Belcher, middle of the field, makes a move, dives to the end zone, and he'll score! Rylan Belcher! Getting a great block up front from the Big Uglies. C.J. Espinosa leading the way. And the Hobart Lawn and Garden red zone touchdown turned in by Rylan Belcher. And it's an 8-6 ball game with 1:39 left in quarter number 1.
And that's exactly what you want to see from Belcher and Mountain View Gotebo Tigers is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they haven't been down this season.
Ruby Hitchcock says, go Bobcats, and hello to the Tyrone fans joining us tonight. Belcher on the 2-point conversion, rolling out, penalty flag and a fly, as we've got a hold. So if this one ends in the 2 points, it will not count. And the ball dropped in the end zone by Levi Sechrist. It wouldn't have counted as we had a hold. Obviously, the Bobcats will decline. So with 1:39 left in quarter number 1, it's an 8-6 ball game. Tyrone in front of Mountain View-Gotebo on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students. Daryl Teal and staff at Teal Insurance in Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the Mountain View-Gotebo Fighting Tigers. In fact, everyone in Mountain View and Gotebo are so doggone proud of this football team in what's probably the most difficult sports year in Oklahoma sports history in high school. This football team has persevered, they've stayed focused, and they've stayed tough. Great job to every player and coach. Let's just win the doggone state championship. Go get them from all your friends at the Teal Insurance Agency in Mountain View.
Tigers set to kick the football away here as they trail 8-6. With 1:39 left in quarter number 1, Dalton Belcher set to kick the football away. Belcher, little pooch kick into no man's land. It's free, and finally falling on it will be one of the Bobcats, and I believe coming up with a loose football there is Chance Nolan. So it'll be 1st and 10 for this group from Tyrone. Our score, by the way, brought to us by... You see, you forgot to tell me that our score this evening being brought to us by our good friends over there at Out of My Gourd Embroidery, Richard and Michelle Haig, proud parents of Tristan, number 77. 1st and 10 here, 8-6 ball game, as good as advertised. Glad that you have joined us. You sent a man in motion here on the near side on the jet sweep, getting knocked down right at the line of scrimmage is Danny Sanchez. Great tackle that time by Rylan Belcher. Belcher coming from his safety position to make the play. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Gavin Hartenberger says the Belcher boys are tough. Johnny D'Angelo, let's go Tigers. Espinosa is the man. #Beast. 2nd down and 10. And again, Tyrone yet to throw the football. Kobe Williams underneath center. Close in and grinding out about 4 yards on the play is that tailback. Boy, that's a tough kid right there. Rylan Johnson. Again, Johnson gets hit at the line of scrimmage and somehow able to muster 4 yards out of the play. Jared Butler in on the stop. That'll be 3rd down and about 6. 45 seconds and running in the first quarter of play. And again, the Bobcats very deliberate in their play calling, getting to the line of scrimmage. They have not thrown the football all night long. Going to go shotgun here, Kobe Williams. Empty backfield. Wide receiver split here on the near side. Now they'll send a man in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Williams wants to throw. Does. Pass too tall. It was intended for Lane Nolan. Incomplete. And it'll bring up a 4th down. So it looks like the defense for Mountain View-Gotebo will hold with 22 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Nolan was open. The pass high from Kobe Williams. And again, you talked about it. You open up your playbook now. It's semifinal Friday night. So if you're Mountain View-Gotebo, you've got to be ready for a fake play here. Blank Crawford says, go Tigers from over there at Hobart. The punter, Big Phillip, Lane Nolan, gets it away. High and over end kick. And it will hit at the 25. Fielded at the 20. Boy, that's a dangerous play right there by Levi Sechrist. And Levi holds on to it. It'll be 1st and 10 now. For Mountain View-Gotebo as they'll go to work at their own 20.5-yard line, trailing by a pair. It is Janie Jackson 1st down time here from Farm Bureau. Corey Brewer Coakley watching with Jim from Stillwater. You two definitely need to announce together again. Go Tigers now. And we just, I tell you, Jim and Ben Smith and I, we had a great time. And Jim will shake his head when I say this. The most fun we had was that year that we did Hobart football. The weather was horrible. And Ben was always outside, and Jim and I were always inside. 14.9 left here in this first quarter of play. Mountain View Gotebo down 8-6. Belcher, handoff to Landon. LJ breaking tackles, rumbling through the middle of the field, and he just posterized two tacklers and took it all the way across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Connor Witt just said, "What truck just hit me?" It's license number 80. Landon Hooper, LJ. That's the final play of quarter number one. As good as advertised, kids. 12 minutes in the books. It doesn't get any better than this. 8 on the board for Tyrone. 6 for Mountain View Gotebo. Period number 2 on the way on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
At Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View is one sure enough proud Mountain View Gotebo booster. Glad to be a part of the broadcasts. Earl, in his nice kind of country way, says, "Go kick some rear end, Tigers." We love our Tigers. Take state. And listen, if you need farm equipment, a good used tractor, and other machinery, you need to see Earl Davis. Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View. Sure enough, rooting for the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers. Take state. Friends, do you want to know where these great football players from Mountain View Gotebo get their nutritional shakes and teas that taste so good and help make you such a doggone good football player? Well, it's at Liberty Nutrition in Carnegie. Trey and Jamie Hooper are on cloud nine about this football team, and a special salute to number 80, and his name is Landon Hooper. Great job to all of you, Coach Coakley and staff and every player. This year ain't been easy, but man, it's been fun. Let's keep on going. Take state, Mountain View Gotebo Tigers.
Period number 1 in the books, 8-6. Dylan Fox, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands here in Mountain View. Semifinal Friday night. This is as good as it gets, kids. Well, I guess it gets a little better if you make it to the championship game, but, you know, it's your last home game of the year. Why not play a semifinal state championship bowl game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like you said, it's as good as advertised.
Jay Davis said choo-choo on Landon, and you better believe it, LJ, indeed. Belcher now, 1st and 10, rolling near side. Ryland with all kinds of time. He'll tuck and run, and he'll get slung out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Good job of staying home on the edge that time by Lane Nolan. Gain of a couple that time for Ryland. 2nd down and 8. $11:53 left here in quarter number 1. The clock stopped as he went out of bounds. Robert Babcock says, "Wow, hope that didn't rupture anybody's spleen," talking about LJ just pummeling a couple of would-be tacklers. Wow. Ryland going to go underneath center now. LJ, the fullback position. His tailback is landed. Seacrest will get it, break a couple of tackles, still on his feet, pushes the pile, and he's going to pick up the 1st down all the way down to the 31-yard line. How about the effort of Landon Seacrest? Not the biggest kid on the block, but pushing the pile, and he was doing it backwards. 1st down, Janie Jackson, Farm Bureau. 11:45 left in quarter number 2. Mountain View Gotebo, after that first 3 and out, showing signs of life offensively. And rather diverse in how they're doing it as well. Seacrest now will come to the sideline. Empty backfield hill for Belcher. Ryland going to keep it himself, breaks a couple of tackles, has the 25, 20, still on his feet at the 15, the 10, 5, he gone! Touchdown! Ryland Belcher! 11:22 left in the half, and Belcher has put his club on top 12-8. Ron Vickery, good evening. Michael, watching on TV using Roku device and the TuneIn app. Good deal. Ronnie Ledford, just heard Earl Davis. Love my Mountain View memories. Dwight Luttrell, go Tigers. They now lead it 12-8 with 11:22 left in the first half. A play going to go for 2 here. Do what?
Sponsor.
Oh, the score. Yeah, well, you can do that, you know.
I don't have it with me.
All right, Belcher now, the 2-point conversion. Ryland, convoy of blockers, and he'll get into the end zone for the score. So with 11:22 left in the first half of play, Mountain View Gotebo has jumped back out on top. They lead it 14-8 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Rick and Tammy McCollum at McCollum's Market in Hobart are plenty proud of those doggone darn good Mountain View Gotebo Tigers and Coach Jeff Coakley and his staff and players. Now we're hoping the Tigers win the whole doggone shebang. Get over and support the Tigers. And remember, we have baked potatoes, delicious sandwiches of all kinds, fantastic drinks, and you can dine in, call in, carry out, and we cater. So give us a try. You'll like it. how we do business. By the way, Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, doggone it, take state. You bet your boots.
14-8, and our score is brought to you by Out of My Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig, proud parents of number 77 Tristan. Also thanks to Hal Reynolds in Carnegie, another proud sponsor of Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football. Well, that was an impressive drive by Jim. I knew I was going to do it at some point since Jim Coakley is on the broadcast. Jeff Coakley, a great drive by Jeff Coakley's team to respond.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I was saying earlier, I doubt Mountain View-Gotebo had been down all season, so to see him respond like that, get a stop on that last defensive drive, I mean, that's impressive.
Didn't get their dauber down, that's for sure. 11:22 left in the half, leading now 14-8, set to kick the football away. End over end kick, and it will hit and be picked up at about the 10-yard line. Here on the near side is Caleb Grohl, and boy, he'll get rocked at about the 26-yard line. Caleb Groth on the return. It'll be 1st and 10. Janie Jackson 1st and 10 from Farm Bureau for the Bobcats out of Tyrone. 11:16 left here in this first half of play. It'll be interesting to see, Dylan, if they stay with that methodical ground game or they decide to go to the air.
Yeah, I mean, since it's still early in the game, I think you stay with your game plan. I mean, later in the game, you can change that up like at halftime, but right now,
Kobe Williams, the quarterback, going to keep it himself, and Williams will fight for positive yardage near the 30-yard line. And again, I'm going to credit the Bobcat ball carriers. They finish runs and are falling forward. They are not getting pushed back. And Landon Hooper in on the stop, but again, a gain of 4 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Kendra Lee Eastwood, go Tigers. Perch Flynn says the same thing. K. Ron watching our 2 great nephews, Ryland and Dalton Belcher, Uncle Rich and Aunt Kay. Go Tigers. 10:35 left here in this first half of play. Bobcats with their 3rd possession of the night. They've scored on one and had to punt on the other. Quick handoff now to the tailback, and that time stopping Ryland Johnson before he could really get up a head of steam. Give him 2 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. Getting up off the bottom of the pile there, Connor Leopard did a great job there. 3rd down and about 4. It's a long 4. 10-10, clock running here in this first half of play. By the way, 277 folks joining us just on the Facebook page alone. So 3rd down and about 4.5, and yet Tyrone wants to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 9:55 left in the half. Mountain View-Gotebo up 14-8. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Another great Mountain View-Gotebo booster is Out of My Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig are the proud parents of Tristan Haig, number 77. For all your hats and apparel embroidery needs, contact Out of My Gourd Embroidery, 682-1591. That's 682-1591. Rooting on the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers and rooting on that mighty fine sophomore, number 77. Go Mountain View-Gotebo.
Well, I was hoping that our longtime friend, Coach Trent Shelby, would be joining us tonight on the broadcast, and Coach Shelby has checked in. By the way, happy birthday, Trent. He's 55. What I want to know is, when I went to wish him a happy birthday today on Facebook, he's got 2 different accounts. I don't know if he's got so many friends that he has to have 2 different accounts or what the deal is.
got everything organized. Certain friends on certain Facebook pages.
Well, yeah, it could be, yeah. I'm just honored that I'm friends on both of his pages. Although I only sent him a birthday wish on one. Happy birthday, Trent. Jesse Fox, keep them on their heels, Tigers. All right, here we go. 3rd down, long 4 after the timeout by Tyrone. They'll go shotgun. Williams wants to keep it himself, cuts it back upfield, and good pursuit by Mountain View-Gotebo, and they'll stop him short of the line to make. Knocked him down at about the 34-yard line, the first down marker at the 36. Kobe Williams did not get there, turning him back that time. Jarrett Butler, good job by Butler. He got some help from LJ, and also in on the stop for the Tigers, Blaine Geis. So let's coach along now with Josh Bell. You going to go for it here?
I mean, it's still early in the ball game, but I mean, the way they've been running the ball, I wouldn't be surprised right here.
Well, they're going to put Ryland Johnson in the Wildcat. 4th down and about 1.5 yards. Mountain View-Gotebo going to be careful not to jump. Johnson wants to sprint to the outside. He'll pick up the first down and more, and he gone. Ryland Johnson broke the line of scrimmage and beat everybody to the corner, and he will score a touchdown. Rylan Johnson on 4th and about a yard and a half goes 46. And with 9:02 left in the half, we're tied at 14 with the 2-point conversion on the way. Miranda Casey Giddens, all these Bearcat fans are cheering you on. Let's go Tigers. I guess over there at Hobart is what they're saying. Dwight Luttrell, press on Tigers. We've got this. Well, I'm impressed. I have been impressed with Rylan Johnson this evening in his power running. He showed some speed when he got to the corner there. So the 2-point conversion, they'll bring Kobe Williams back in now to run the offense. He's got an empty backfield from the shotgun. Williams looking right, fires past too tall, and will stay tied at 14. 9:02 left in the first half of play. Got a Donnybrook going on a Friday night in Mountain View. 14 all. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Sports broadcast the way it should be.
Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View is so very happy for and proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the 2020 Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season and not done yet. Now, if we can help you, if it's a diesel, we can help you. Diesel pickups, diesel pumps, and injectors, we'll fix them. And Tigers, let's bring home a go ball. We're so doggone happy for you, proud of you. Again, go Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. We're rooting for you. Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View. Your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View are excited about the Mountain View-Gotebo football team. Undefeated regular season. In the playoffs right now. And here's hoping this fine coaching staff and players bring home a go ball. We're proud to be a sponsor of the games. When you need feed, fuel, so many things for the farm or home, check us out. We appreciate your business, and we are so proud of our football team. Good luck, Coach Coakley, and all the Tiger players and staff. Take state from your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View.
By the way, I want to compliment you. I went back and watched some of the game from last week. You do a great job on the camera.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
So 14 all as we get ready for another offensive possession for Mountain View-Gotebo. High end-over-end kick, and again, it goes into the end zone. And again, they'll start 1st and 15 at their 40, at their own 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. And again, for you folks that have not tuned in our broadcast in the last couple of weeks, first of all, shame on you. But no, I'm just kidding. But second of all, we were playing on a 40-yard field, so that's why it's 1st and 10 at the
80-yard field.
What did I say? 40-yard field?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 80-yard field. Ruby Hitchcock, yay Bobcats. So hello to our friends there on the Bobcat side of the field. That's a couple of them checked in, and we want to hear from you folks as well. It is an 80-yard field. You're right. We have a 40-yard line seat right here in Mountain View. 9:02 left to the first half of play. Tied at 14. It's a Jeannie Jackson 1st and 10 now from Farm Bureau. Belcher will go with a 2-back look now from the shotgun. Rylan keeps it himself here on the left side. Breaks a couple of tackles. Stutter step. Got their 30, 35-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. He gone! Touchdown! Rylan Belcher! So, what you do, I do one better. Wow, how about that for an answer? 20-14 with a 2-point conversion on the way. Gee, Manetli. I mean, that's just old-fashioned football. It's like, okay, I take your best shot. Now to see what you can do with mine. So Rylan Belcher, one play, gone. 20-14. Our score brought to you by Alamagord Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig, proud parents of number 77, Tristan. 2-point conversion now for the Tigers. Belcher looks near side, throws, and the pass is at the feet of Levi Seacrest. Incomplete. Seacrest couldn't go down and get that one. 8:49 left in the half, 20-14. Mountain View-Gotebo back on top. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Janie Jackson, Farm Bureau insurance agent in Mountain View, is just plumb proud of Coach Coakley and staff and the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers undefeated in the regular football season. Ready to do more. Support these fine young people. Mountain View-Gotebo folks are all so excited about this team. And by the way, when you need insurance, you need to see Janie Jackson. She's good. She's your Farm Bureau agent in Mountain View. Go Tigers, win them all, doggone it. We're proud of you. Great job. Take state. Alvin and Rita Hawkins Farms, Red Angus and Mountain View have registered Red Angus cattle. We buy and sell, and we're proud to sponsor Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger state playoff action on the radio. This team went undefeated during the regular season, and that ain't easy to do, my friends. Alvin and Rita are so proud of this coaching staff and these fine young men. Go Tigers, win it all. Kick them down, then kick them for getting up, or kick them for falling. Anyway, kick them. Go Tigers from Alvin and Rita, Hawkins Farms, Red Angus in Mountain View.
8:49 left in the first half of play. It is a 20-14 ball game, and this is a lot of fun. We're having a great time here. Darlene Riley says, come on, Tigers. Martha Fletcher Zachary, go Tigers. Robert Payne graduated kindergarten in Mountain View High School in Tyrone. How about that? Played ball with Coach Josh Bell, and who knows what. Gotta love that. We got more from him. We'll get you that as the kickoff is on the way. Going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line, coming near side to the 20, 25, and falling down at about the 26-yard line will be the return man. And it was Caleb Groth. So he goes on to say, 2 of my 4 kids have graduated high school to Mountain View, and the other 2 are generally on the sideline assisting the Tigers. I like to say I'm conflicted, but it's all Tiger support from quarantine tonight. All right, thank you so much. We appreciate that. That's good stuff there. Skylar Ashton, who taught him to run like that? Well, I don't know, but somebody needs to find out. Jenny Fuller, Vincent Belcher is on fire! 1st and 10 now for Tyrone, and ball bobbled a couple of times, and now they come free with it. Look out! 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and a shirt tail tackle at about the 18-yard line, and they'll tack on some yards there, as that is a horse collar tackle as well. Well, that ball bobbled a couple of times on the exchange between the tailback that time, Ryland Johnson, who was in the Wildcat formation. He handled it off to Danny Sanchez, and Sanchez had a hard time getting a handle on it, but I tell you what, Sanchez can absolutely fly, and he takes it inside the 20, and then we've got the horse collar, which will take it to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal from there, as we've got a Hobart Lawn and Garden red zone for you. Hobart Farm and Garden, I'm sorry. 8:33 left in the half. They'll wind the clock. Caleb Williams from the shotgun. Williams picking his way through the line of scrimmage, and he'll back his way down to about the 7-yard line. Got hit initially by Dalton Belcher. It'll be 2nd down and goal. And Mountain View-Gotebo, except on the long runs, doing a better job of wrapping up with the tackles. They're not trying to block people down now, actually tackling them. Crystal Baxter asking if Rita Dixon is watching. Well, we'll find out. But it's in all caps. I don't know. You may not want to answer. I hope she is. I really. Yeah. For your sake, we hope you are. 2nd down and goal. Ball at just after the 7-yard line. They'll call it 8. 2nd and goal from there. I formation now for Tyrone. Quick hitter, and a good job that time. As on the left side, point of attack there. Ryland Johnson ran right into Connor Leonhardt, and he did a good job. Carrie Simonik says, no way. I think she wasn't happy about that horse collar tackle. And it was one of those things where it looked like he had his shirt and didn't get it inside the pads, but they're gonna err on the side of caution each and every time. So 3rd down now, the ball just inside the 5-yard line, and again a I formation for the Bobcats. They're going to go to the toss, try to get it to Hernandez on the corner, and he will get there. Good job by Ryland Belcher, as that ball that was strung out by Jared Butler staying along the line of scrimmage, and Hernandez could not turn the corner, and it'll bring up a 4th and goal from about the 5.5. Darlene Riley says 4 kids graduated and 6 grandkids graduated from Mountain View. Oh, let me tell you about my good friend Heath Jackson. He's watching tonight. And Darlene Riley says, come on, Tigers. Tyrone going to take a timeout. It's 4th down and 6 from the 6 when you and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The Wall family and their entire staff at Hobart Farm and Garden are really excited about the great football season Coach Jeff Coakley's staff and these great young men are having at Mountain View-Gotebo. Go all the way, bring home a go ball, and come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden. Browning firearms and safes, ammunition, complete hardware line, high-pro feed, all kinds of cattle handling equipment, and so much more. If you need it, we've got it, or we'll get it, and fast. Again, good luck, Mountain View-Gotebo, from all your friends at Hobart Farm and Garden.
All right, Yvonne and Ronnie Ledford watching from Shawnee. Ronnie played football at Mountain View in 68 and 69, and Yvonne was a cheerleader. I say, go Tigers. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're a football player, you better be dating a cheerleader, ain't you? I mean, come on. All right, here we go. 6:32 left in the first half of play. 4th down and... we'll call it a long 6, short 7 now for Tyrone as they will go shotgun. Robert Babcock says, let's get the Great Wall of Kiowa County right about now. Empty backfield, and now they'll send Johnson in motion. And did I hear a whistle? I don't know. Johnson now going to retreat and go back the other way. Williams back there by himself. One-on-one coverage. Now they'll send Johnson in motion again. They'll hand it off to him. Now to Hernandez on the reverse, and he's not going to get there. Knocked him down at the 5-yard line on the reverse. And we've also got a penalty flag on the play. Cole Evans in on the stop. Leopard in there as well. And let's see what the call's going to be. The white hat looks to the press box side. Holding called against Tyrone. And obviously Mountain View-Gotebo will decline that. So they'll get the football back with 6:25 left here in this first half of play. Got to say hi to our good friend Bill Coffin watching in tonight. Hello, Bill. Good to have you alongside, partner. Gina Looper watching at home on our big screen in Alfalfa. Let's go Tigers. Got to say hi to Wynn Webb, Erin Faye Marie Fisher from the class of 2015. Go Tigers. And Sheila Dirksen, you knew my dad, Terry, class of 69. All right, Kerry Simonik is Ronnie Ledford, yes. All right, so here we go. The defense holds. It's 20-14. Mountain View-Gotebo on top. 6:25 left in the half. Belcher from his own end zone gets the snap, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets a little extra room as he'll take it across the 5 to about the 9-yard line. We'll give him 3 on the carry. 2nd down at about 7. Midway point of quarter number 2. And at first period, just absolutely flew by. Second quarter has slowed down just a bit. But again, working at a furious pace with all these long runs. Again, Belcher will go shotgun. Actually, they'll go with a pistol formation as Landon Sechrist is in the backfield. Sechrist looking for a little pitch. Belcher wants to throw. Got a man deep. That's Levi with a catch at the 40, 35, 30, 25, and dragged down at about the 19-yard line. Oh, what a thing of beauty that was. Ryland Belcher fakes the little toss to Landon Sechrist. Levi runs straight down the seam on a fly pattern and a beautifully thrown football by Ryland Belcher. You're out of the shadow of your own goalpost and inside the red zone. A Hobart Farm and Garden red zone, 19-yard line. Jenny Jackson first down. Wow. So Belcher from the shotgun turns, hands it off. This time it's landed on the carry and maybe a yard on the play. 2nd down at 9. Sechrist hits almost immediately by Jackson Bell.
Okay.
So it'll be 2nd down at 9. 5 minutes left here in this first half of play. Dwight Luttrell, way to go Tigers, go score. Sheila Derrickson says, how about some defense? Well, obviously, Sheila, you're for the Bobcats. Ryland, late pitch. Sechrist will get it, tries to turn the corner, and he is bumped out of bounds. Levi, short side of the field. Tough to run that play to the short side of the field when the defensive end stays out on the edge. And really no gain on the play. 3rd down at 9. 4:37 left in this first half of play. This obviously 4-down territory as they've got it inside the 20-yard line. Love that bomb thrown over the top a moment ago, though. Get you out of trouble in a hurry. Send a man in motion here. Ryland wants to throw. Plenty of time. Holding going to be cold as a penalty flag will fly. Ryland still rolling around. Now fires towards the out-of-bounds marker on that far side of the field. Incomplete. And holding cold, as we mentioned during that play. And the question is,
I think they're going to decline it.
Yeah, Tyrone, I was going to ask you, are they going to decline or take it, and they're going to make it 4th down and about 9? I don't know about that. Give me your thoughts on that. I as explosive as they are, I think I'm moving back.
Yeah, I think I agree too. I mean, it's a weird position. I mean, it's 4th and long now, so they have to have a big chunk play. But I agree. I mean, they're just so explosive.
4th down and 9. Belcher by himself in the backfield. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Ryland looking that way. Now flush with the pocket. Got room. Wants to run. And he's dragged down from behind. Great open field tackle there by Ryland Johnson. And the ball will go over on downs now to Tyrone. So their defense holds. And with 4:20 left in the first half of play, they will get it trailing 20-14. Lanita Steinmetz says, watching from my iPhone, sitting on a module builder in the middle of a cotton field from this Fort Cobb Broxton Mustang down the road. Go Tigers. Love that. That is so good, Lanita. Thank you for sharing that with us. And there have been some kids with the last name of Steinmetz that can play basketball at Fort Cobb Broxton. Let me just tell you. In case you folks weren't aware of that, they can hoop over there. And the Steinmetz were some hoopers, let me tell you.
There's been a couple, yeah for sure.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 now. Bobcats go to work. Trailing 20-14, 4:20 left in the first half of play. Going to run a little option sweep here, and Kobe Williams gets hit once, twice, 3 times a lady. Boy, he really got popped a couple of times there. Maybe eked out a yard on the play. Good job of pursuit down the line of scrimmage that time by Connor Leopard. And also Jarrett Butler, 2nd down and 9. 4 minutes left in the half. .355, by the way. Sheila Derrickson said, "Hey, the thing posted late. I'm a Mountain View fan, not a Bobcat fan." All right, thanks for clearing that up. So again, Tyrone going to spread the field, empty backfield. Williams wants to throw. Caleb fires, and his pass goes through the hands. It was intended on the far side for Braden Stevens. And it'll stop the clock with 3:38 left in the first half of play. So, I mean, if you're Mountain View View-Gotebo playing defense, you're like, okay, throw that football, incomplete passes, you stop the clock, we don't have to use timeouts.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Mountain View's trying to get the ball back because they're not going to get it to start the second half. And, I mean, this is a big drive for Tyrone. If they can go down, score, and they get the ball back, start the second half, I mean, that's huge.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, they do get the ball to begin the 3rd period of play. So, big play here. 3rd down and about 9. 3:38 left in the half. 20-14. Mountain View Gotebo on top. And Ryland Johnson from the Wildcat loses the football. Picked up by one of the Bobcats, and he'll actually lose a yard after the play. Lane Nolan picked it up. And now we've got a stoppage of play as one of the Tigers is hurt, and that may be Ryland Belcher. 3:17 left in the first half of play. 20-14, clock running, and it shouldn't be. 3:10 now it shows, and now they stop it. 20-14, 3:11 left in the first half of play. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Rex Flaming at the Hobart Stockyards has long supported Southwest Oklahoma young people, and Rex is proud to be a sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football playoff football team. In the state playoffs, too, by the way. Get after them, guys. And folks, don't you forget the Hobart Stockyards is the place to buy and sell cattle every Wednesday. And we have special sales. Give Rex a call. Again, good luck. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, coaches, and players. From Rex Flaming. Well, Rex wants your business, and he always appreciates your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Again, take state, Mountain View-Gotebo. Larry and Kim Eshitai of Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Carnegie and Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Copley's Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season, scoring tons of points and giving up not very doggone many. Keep it up, guys. And friends, in your time of need, you can count on Larry and Kim and staff. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Mountain View and Carnegie. Go Tigers. Take state. The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates Coach Jeff Coakley and staff and every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, Brent and Cynthia Hancock are so proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo football team. You know, Brent's a Mountain View graduate, and he's especially proud, but so is Cynthia. Now, Brent is one good vet, you bet. Trust your animals, large or small, to Brent Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. And go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, a proud sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers football team. Take state, guys.
All right, 3:16 left in the first half of play, and they just now get Rylan Belcher up and are having to help him off the field. Belcher favoring that left knee and ankle as he tries to get off the field. But, again, body's getting tangled up there on that tackle. We talked about Rylan Johnson, the big back for Tyrone, and he runs hard, and as we said, body's getting tangled in there. Johnson actually fumbled the football, and falling on it was one of his teammates. And in the middle of all that, Rylan Belcher hurts his knee. So, QB1, your safety, you see him injured, go to the sidelines. What that did to you psychologically if you're the Tigers?
I mean, obviously that's a big blow, but I mean, you got to keep playing. I mean, you want to play well for him, so I mean that's what would be going through my mind.
All right. So in punting formation now will be Ethan Brown. Brown gets the ball away, high end over end kick. Levi Seacrest. Seacrest will let it go out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Darlene Riley watching from Lone Wolf, Oklahoma. Good to have you alongside. And so it'll be 1st and 10 now for Mountain View-Gotebo. And even though that ball went out of bounds, it looked like at the 31, actually along the far side. It goes out at the 38. I want to thank Howes Reynolds of Carnegie for being a part of our broadcast here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Appreciate them and their efforts and being a part of our broadcast. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers as they lead it 20-14. 2:59 left in this first half of play. Our score brought to you by Out of My Mind Embroidery. Proud mom and dad of number 77, low snap, fielded by Dalton Belcher. Dalton on the far sideline steps out of bounds after maybe a yard on the play. Let's see where they mark him out. Their line of scrimmage was the 39, and they mark him right at the 38. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. 2:53 left in the half. I know you're using your skills as a trainer and trying to look down there and see how Dalton Belcher is doing after that injury he suffered a moment ago. Rylan Belcher, rather. Dalton is the quarterback now. Seacrest in the backfield with here. Belcher will drop the ball. Seacrest will get it. Cut it back inside. Got the 40, 35. Breaks a tackle and takes it down to about the 32-yard line. Great running there by Landon Seacrest on a dangerous pitch, but it worked out. And that may be enough for 1st down. And they're going to mark him short by about a half a yard. 3rd down and about a half yard. Luana Weaver watching from Smithville, Texas. Hello. So 3rd down. Now they're gonna measure it. I think that's probably the prudent thing to do here. That's close enough. You do measure the line of scrimmage to begin the sequence was the 38 of Mountain View, and the ball now setting on the 32 of Tyrone. I said we're not going to measure. Whitehead came over and eyeballed it and said, "I measure once, cut twice." So it'll be 3rd down and about a half a yard. Clock running, 2:15 left in the first half of play. Tigers on top, 20-14. LJ at the fullback position. Landon, the tailback. Belcher underneath center, bobbled the football, fell on it. Well, it's so difficult right now for Dalton Belcher to come in there and fill in at the quarterback position. You get underneath, so your hands are cold. You're not used to, taking the snap. And so it's going to be an adjustment. You just got to do what you can to make sure that you maintain the lead. Minute 40 and running by. And if I'm Coach Coakley, if I get a first down here, I'm running out the clock and taking my chances going into halftime up by 6. We talked about Bobcats will get the ball to begin the second half, and now Coach Coakley going to take a timeout. We take one as well. Minute 30 left in the half. 20-14. Tigers on top. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Vet Enterprises at 240 Main Street in Mountain View is proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Congratulations to Coach Coakley, his staff, and all these great young players. Undefeated in the regular season. Vet Enterprises, vet compounding, pharmacy, and vet supply. Proud to be a Tiger sponsor. Good luck from Jennifer and all your friends at Vet Enterprises. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, a really great bunch of coaches and players. Best of luck. Go Tigers, take state. Folks, Tom and David and all the employees at Wheeler Ford in Cordell are sure proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers football team. Undefeated regular season, great coaching, great playing, great effort. It's all not good, but great in Mountain View-Gotebo, Oklahoma. Hey, if you're ready for a new Ford or a good pre-owned unit, you need to come see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. And again, go Tigers, best of luck from all your friends at Wheeler Ford, somewhere in Cordell.
I want to say hi quickly to my good friend Fran Lively. Celebrated her birthday this week, and Fran is watching in tonight. Good to have you alongside, Fran. All right, fourth at about a yard. Bobbled by Belcher. He'll pick it up and break tackles inside the 20 and carries people down to the 16-yard line. Well, Ryland having a hard time holding on to the snap, but once he gets it, picks up big yardage. So it'll be 1st and 10 now. That is a Jamie Jackson 1st and 10, Farm Bureau. And they're inside the red zone, the Hobart Farm and Garden red zone. And the timeout going to be taken again by the Tigers with a minute 17 left here in the first half of play. We will keep it right here. So how do you, and I know you didn't play football, but you played baseball when it was cold, and sometimes you got to get those hands warmed up to be able to receive the ball. What does Dalton Belcher need to do here?
Sometimes you just blow on your hands. And in the middle of a game, some of those things you just kind of have to deal with on the fly. There's not a very good answer from whenever it's as cold as it is right now.
All right.
But it was Dalton Belcher. It wasn't Ryland Belcher. Ryland's still on the sidelines.
Yeah, did I say Ryland?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old habits die hard. Come on. Yeah, it's Dalton Belcher that is running the offense now. Courtney Bowen is watching from Kremlin. Good to have you alongside. That's Kremlin in Oklahoma, not the Kremlin in Russia. Second timeout taken there by Jim Coakley. He's got one left in his back pocket. I know you've been down there eyeing Ryland Belcher. What are you seeing from your perspective?
Yeah, it looks like they were working on his ankle, which is a lot better than working on their knee. If it's a knee injury, there's a million different ways that could go, but it looks like he's putting on a shoe right now. I'm not sure if that means a whole lot, but it does look like they were working on the ankle and not his knee.
Dalton rolling back and wants to throw. He's got all kinds of time and all kinds of room. Now throws it into the back of the end zone. Bobbled around 4 or 5 times, and then everybody was out of bounds. That was a great effort there by Levi Sechrist. Levi looked like he was playing basketball and doing his Dennis Rodman impersonation, trying to tip the ball to himself on a rebound. Incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Dalton Belcher, though, you can tell that he has not run the offense and not used to play this position because he had a blocker and a bunch of room out on the edge there on that left side. But again, our perspective a whole lot easier than what he's seeing down there. 2nd down and 10, minute 7 left in the first half of play. LJ with his first carry of the night, and he'll carry people inside the 15 down to about the 14, and now they're going to get some extra yardage. Late hit by the Bobcats. And that's going to cost them right here with 59.4 left in the first half. Bobcats are pointing that it's going to go against Mountain View-Gotebo, but I don't think so. Where that flag came from, it looked like it was going to be on the Bobcats, but they continue to point the other way, and now retreating is Mountain View-Gotebo. So I stand corrected. Warren Phillips III, by the way, loves the fact that Dave says from parts unknown. Go Tigers. That's our boy Dave. Ryland Belcher now got that left ankle heavily taped. Still got a big-time hitch in his giddy-up, trying to gut through it right now. So here's the call. We got a dead ball foul. personal foul called against Mountain View. Dead ball, personal foul called against Tyrone. They will offset, and that'll bring up a second down and 10. Let's see, the chain gang now going to change it. Yeah, third down and 10. Had the ball at the 15-yard line. And again, if you're the Tigers, you don't want to make a mistake here and give the Bobcats any momentum going into the locker room at halftime. So underneath center, Dalton Belcher. Third down and 10, clock running, 50 seconds left in the half. Dalton dropping back to pass, has time. Now flush from the pocket, got room on that left side. He'll take it inside the 10, still on his feet, and he'll get out of bounds. No, he did not get out of bounds. Inside the 5-yard line. They'll stop the clock, though, to move the chains. He picked up a first down. That will stop the clock. And it'll be first down now and goal. And we're inside the red zone, courtesy of Hobart Farm and Garden. J.D. Jackson first down as well. Clock running. Tick, 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 down to 30 seconds. Tigers one timeout left in their belt. From the shotgun formation, Dalton Belcher trying to push one in late in this first half of play. Dalton runs himself, breaks a couple of tackles, dives to the end zone, and he is in the end zone! How about that? Dalton Belcher getting the call from the bullpen when his brother gets hurt, and he leads his club to a touchdown drive.
Ooh, the freshman, comes out and just says, If I got the reins, I'm going for it. And
Exactly.
That was a huge drive for Mountain View-Gotebo in the last seconds of this second quarter. Huge.
So it's 26-14 with a 2-point conversion on the way. Our score brought to you by Out of My Gourd Embroidery with Richard and Michelle Haig. Thank you so much. And into the end zone. Did he get there? No, he did not. LJ came up about a length of a football short, but nonetheless, a touchdown late in the first half produced by this group from Mountain View-Gotebo has extended their lead to a dozen. It's 26-14 when we come back on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Green Cover Seed in Mountain View is a proud sponsor of the Gotebo Mountain View Tiger radio broadcast. Green Cover Seed does regenerative ag practices, helping farmers and ranchers build soils back. They're located in the old T.H. Rogers building in Mountain View, and they are so doggone proud of Coach Coakley and the Mountain View-Gotebo football team. Undefeated and getting better every week. So go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Once again, good luck from Brett Peschick and all your friends at Green Cover Seed in Mountain View.
By the way, we've got to tip our collective cap this evening to your mother, Shelley Fox, helping us out with the broadcast here this evening, making sure that we get in all the important information that we need to.
Yeah, she's keeping us in check, which she does for me every day. But tonight, collectively.
She just added a 60-year-old son to the picture. Shelley, thanks, kid. We do appreciate your work and your efforts, and she really. she's. Well, we started this broadcasting, this internet thing. 3 years ago?
Yep.
And she's been right in the middle of it since day one.
Have you seen some of the videos she's been making?
It sends chill up and down my spine. Let me tell you, brother. Yeah, I've seen them. Dalton Belcher now set to kick the football away after he scored that touchdown a moment ago to give his club a 26-14 lead. Belcher, a little dribbler here on the near side. One of the big fellas picking it up, rumbling, bumbling, and it's stumbling over people. Yikes! 55, Colby Putnam, 6 foot 275, and he had saucer eyes right there. So did the guys trying to tackle him. Yikes! Wow. That's you kick it short, but my goodness, not at a freight train like that. That is one big cat right there.
He just fell in his lap.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was looking for someone to hit.
Yeah. A lot of times guys try to avoid contact. There was no way that the big fella there, Colby Putnam, was going to avoid any contact at all. Bobcats going to take a timeout. 14 seconds left in the first half of play. 26-14. Mountain View-Gotebo on top. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Dalton Belcher, I tell you what, he just has stepped up as a freshman. And again, struggled a couple of, and that's what I like about him. He struggled on a couple of snaps, dropping the football. And lesser folks could wilt from that sort of stuff, and he stood right in there and led his team on that touchdown drive.
I mean, didn't lose composure at all. Got back under center. I mean, just took snap after snap. Impressive.
All right, so the Bobcats out of timeout. They've got it 1st and 10 now at the Mountain View Good 39. 14 seconds left in the first half of play. Kobe Williams from the shotgun wants to throw, screen pass, and it's set up nicely to Hernandez. Gets a block at the 30, still on his feet at the 27, and finally dragged down at about the 25-yard line. And that will stop the clock with 3.5 left in the first half of play. So while that was scary in its own right, because we have seen Hernandez and the speed that he has, what it did was take a lot of time off the clock, only 3.5 remaining in the first half of play. And so now the Bobcats are going to have to throw it into the end zone from the 24-yard line of Mountain View-Gotebo. So Kobe Williams in the backfield by himself. Williams looking here on the near side, lobs one towards the corner, and boy, is well behind the wide receiver. And I tell you why it was wide behind the wide receiver. Did you see that thump that Jared Butler put on Williams as he let go of the football?
I mean, Butler laid it on him right there.
My goodness. You wonder how that ball got so off target. Butler absolutely undressed Williams. So with that, the first half will come to an end. 26 on the board for Mountain View-Gotebo, 14 for this group from Tyrone. Halftime rolls on. 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Daryl Teal and staff at Teal Insurance in Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the Mountain View-Gotebo Fighting Tigers. In fact, everyone in Mountain View and Gotebo are so doggone proud of this football team in what's probably the most difficult sports year in Oklahoma sports history in high school. This football team has persevered, they've stayed focused, and they've stayed tough. Great job to every player and coach. Let's just win the doggone state championship. Go get them from all your friends at the Teal Insurance Agency in Mountain View. Charlene's Flower Shop on Main Street in Mountain View is proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. As a matter of fact, Reba Patton and Roxy Laird are higher than a Kansas wheat farmer and a doggone Colorado Rockies. In other words, they're super proud of the coaches and the players. They have home decor, they've got all kinds of gift ideas, and of course, beautiful flowers and flower arrangements. So let's go. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, take state. We are so doggone proud of you. Reba and Roxy, Charlene's Flower Shop, 314 Main Street in Mountain View. Earl Davis at Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View is one sure enough proud Mountain View-Gotebo booster. Glad to be a part of the broadcasts. Earl, in his nice kind of country way, says, go kick some rear end, Tigers. We love our Tigers. Take state. And listen, if you need farm equipment, a good used tractor, and other machinery, you need to see Earl Davis, Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View. Sure enough, rooting for the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Take state.
Well, quite the first half, and it's a 26-14 ball game. Mountain View-Gotebo on top. Tyrone took the ball down the field the first time they had it offensively and just had Road Grader University as they ran it down the throat of the Tigers. Mountain View-Gotebo responded, and we saw some long touchdown runs, a couple of other long pass plays that didn't end up in the end zone. But one of the key takeaways from the first half is the ankle injury suffered by Rylan Belcher late in the first half of play. Ooh, on a cold night, that's going to be tough to get loose.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I mean, I would have liked to get him out there before halftime just to see if he could go, because going into the locker room, sitting there, it might get tight. But, I mean, I have to give him props. I don't know if you saw it at all, but whenever they called that timeout, I mean, he ran out to the huddle, urging his team to get a stop, and then Tyrone made that big play, and Belcher went flying on the side. I don't know if you saw him.
Yeah.
I mean, he went flying down the sideline. I mean, he was coaching. I mean, he was yelling. He was getting into it. So, I mean, big props to him. Injury and all, I mean, he's still engaged.
Well, we heard Coach Coakley talk about in the pregame show about what kind of leader he is, and you're right. If you can't get it done physically, then, get in your kids' ears, your teammates' ears, and do some coaching. So, got to like that. But the other side of that is his freshman brother, Dalton, dropping a football on a snap, and that could just absolutely blow your confidence as a freshman. But apparently, he's got some onions because he led his team on a touchdown drive.
Yeah, apparently he's got some of that same talent as his older brother. I mean, like you said, semifinal ball game, you get thrown in there, and I mean, a big situation, only up by 2 touchdowns right now, but a couple fumble snaps. But I mean, he turned it around and marched down the field, got a touchdown to end the second half.
So it's 26-14 at the intermission. It is an 8-point lead. Or 12-point lead, I'm sorry. Math was never my strong suit. At the intermission as Mountain View-Gotebo with the lead. Again, on the line, a chance to play in the state championship coming up next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, at Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alba, a bowl game that will kick off at 2 o'clock. There's a guy that's been hanging around for the last 3 weeks that is a pretty good guy, and we think maybe if we give him a microphone, he can kill some time.
I think he might be able to kill a couple of minutes. I mean, great guy. I'm sure you'll get a lot out of him.
Well, we're talking about Chris Block, and he's waiting in the wings. He's going to come in and talk to us after we take this time out. 26-14, the lead for Mountain View-Gotebo over Tyrone at the half on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Friends, do you want to know where these great football players from Mountain View-Gotebo get their nutritional shakes and teas that taste so good and help make you such a doggone good football player? Well, it's at Liberty Nutrition in Carnegie. Trey and Jamie Hooper are on cloud 9 about this football team, and a special salute to number 80, and his name is Landon Hooper. Great job to all of you, Coach Coakley and staff and every player. This year ain't been easy, but man, it's been fun. Let's keep on going. Take State, Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Rick and Tammy McCullum at McCullum's Market in Hobart are plenty proud of those doggone darn good Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers and Coach Jeff Coakley and his staff and players. Now we're hoping the Tigers win the whole doggone shebang. Get over and support the Tigers. And remember, we have baked potatoes, delicious sandwiches of all kinds, fantastic drinks, and you can dine in, call in, carry out, and we cater. So give us a try. You'll like how we do business. By the way, Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, doggone it, take State. You bet your boots.
Halftime here at Mountain View, and we will come back with some numbers and look at scores from around the state as the Tigers and the Tyrone Bobcats battle here in a Class C semifinal matchup. But before we do numbers and before we talk about other ball games, we've got to talk about a guy that really has been a great resource for us the last 3 weeks, Chris Block, who is the PA guy and does a lot of other things here, joining us at halftime. And first of all, Chris, thanks for welcoming Dylan and I with open arms the last 3 weeks. We really have appreciated it.
Oh, you're welcome. I've been around you before, and we've done some things before, and then good to get to know Dylan. Hadn't seen him since like the 7th or 8th grade, so I appreciate the opportunity too.
Yeah, it was great. In week 1, Dylan's walking by, and you said, "Hey, Dylan," and he's wheeled and looked at you like, "Who are you talking to, dude?" He had forgotten who you were, but you hadn't forgotten who he was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I used to do a lot of stuff for his dad, and so that's where that came from. And then my future son-in-law is good friends with him, and so that's where the connection is. So.
Well, and I have to say this as well. Chris gets into his job here at the pregame and during the halftime. He does the music. He gets the crowd jacked up. You embrace this position and embrace it wholeheartedly.
It's I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a friendship with head coach Jeff Coakley. I enjoy doing that for him, and then I love the boys. I coached with him here, and my wife had cancer last year, so I had to take a year off. So coming back, I know all the boys. They know me. I know Jeff, and I just embrace it. I love it.
So 2020 has been a strange year, and for a lot of people it has been a difficult year. But boy, if you're a Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger fan, player, coach, just live in town, it's been a great year because you're hosting the semifinals of the state football playoffs. Nobody had any inkling that would happen when we started this thing back in August.
Can you believe that? Can you honestly? That's the way it shook out. Nobody wanted to host because of COVID. I understand that, but it sure worked out for us and makes the regular season all worth it. To go undefeated and have that opportunity to host here. And it's taken Jeff and the team of coaches quite a while to turn it around. But boy, what a year this has been. And I talk to friends like you said who hate everything that's happened this year. But boy, right here in this circle, 2020 is an awesome year.
So talk to me, too, a little bit about now, you're a man of many talents and abilities. I can't write and talk at the same time. So, like, I don't keep statistics or anything of that nature. You do the PA stuff, and then you do statistics that are simply out of this world. How are you able to do all that and cheer for the team at the same time?
I don't know the answer to that question. I appreciate it. I don't know the answer. I love the game. Played the game when I was in school. I love the game, and I know the boys, and so I don't have to worry about who was that. And I write down the plays and I write down the results, and then I'm really quick with numbers. So before the play ever starts, I'll say, okay, we're on the 36, wherever we are, and then I already have in my mind what a score is, what a first down is, and then I don't have to do the math that way, and I just write it down as quickly as I can. And then as far as the announcing part, I know a lot of people say I get too excited, but I kind of take the approach that you can't be too excited.
Right.
So.
Now, there are some folks need to know, though, that there are some guidelines that the OSSAA does hand down every year.
Yes, sir.
And I've got to give you credit. You stay inside the bounds, but you color really close to outside the lines, and I love it.
Yes, sir. How many games have you ever been to that the guy's just boring?
A lot.
Or he butchers guys' names from the opposing school also. So you'll see me go over there and ask them how to say their names, and I try to get the boys to trust me, even their players. And I'll give them props. If they make a great catch, I'll give them props. And yes, I get a little excited. I do. And I have to tone that down, but I'd rather be that way than the other direction, be too flat. So.
The community involvement in this football team has been absolutely phenomenal.
Yes,
And I've been doing football since, my first year in college was 78. I think I started in 79 doing high school football and done 15 games a year since then. I don't know that I have ever seen anything like this community-wide. It's crazy.
And it's awesome that they've done that and they've jumped in. It took us a long time. You know, you come to a situation, and 4 years ago, we were on the losing end a lot of these games, and it's hard to get the community to embrace that. But once they did, and once they started having their own little groups and started going with that, you might have seen signs all over town.
Yeah.
That was done personally. That was not the school. That was just people in town, and it's awesome that they've done that. And they're out in droves, and I think we're going to be packed tonight. I think we'll fill it up. So
we got to social distance, but we're figuring out how to do that as the game goes along. So I've got to ask you this. Athletes feed off the crowd a lot of the time. The crowd obviously feeds off what the kids are doing on the field. What about you, the PA guy? Do you feed off them, they feed off you, or is it a combination of the two?
I talked to them last week after the game, and I think it's a little both. They said the same thing about after they listened to your broadcast later and how you got excited.
Oh, yeah.
And said that both of us, it's amazing how excited we get, and then that gets them excited. And, like I said, because I know the kids, I get excited for them. And somebody does something great, I love that, to see that from them. And so I think it's both ways. I think it's a two-way street there.
One thing about the kids, and you've alluded to them 2 or 3 times, it's more than just athletically that you care about these kids. There's the commitment there is a whole lot deeper than that.
Yes, sir. Let me answer it this way. This ain't about me, so I don't want to say anything that way. But I did a lot to be here tonight for these boys, and it was for these boys and for Jeff, and that's why I'm here. And so, yes, it's way more than sports. It's way more than football. I'll announce Cole almost every time. I'll say my good friend Cole Evans. And it's just, I've known Cole for years. Goat shows with my daughter, preteen camp way back when. I know these boys for years, and there's a connection there that's way more than football. Yes, sir.
Chris, thank you. We appreciate it. And our countdown to halftime continues. We're back with some halftime scores. We'll get ready for the second half. It's Mountain View-Gotebo and Tyrone on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Another great Mountain View-Gotebo booster is Out of My Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig are the proud parents of Tristan Haig, number 77. For all your hats and apparel embroidery needs, contact Out of My Gourd Embroidery, 682-1591. That's 682-1591. Rooting on the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers and rooting on that mighty fine sophomore, number 77. Go Mountain View-Gotebo.
Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View is so very happy for and proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the 2020 Mountain View Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season and not done yet. Now, if we can help you, if it's a diesel, we can help you. Diesel pickups, diesel pumps, and injectors, we'll fix them. And Tigers, let's bring home a go ball. We're so doggone happy for you, proud of you. Again, go Mountain View Gotebo Tigers. We're rooting for you. Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View. Your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View are excited about the Mountain View Gotebo football team. Undefeated regular season. In the playoffs right now. And here's hoping this fine coaching staff and players bring home a go ball. We're proud to be a sponsor of the games. When you need feed, fuel, so many things for the farm or home, check us out. We appreciate your business, and we are so proud of our football team. Good luck, Coach Coakley, and all the Tiger players and staff. Take state from your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View. Janie Jackson, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent in Mountain View, is just plumb proud of Coach Coakley and staff and the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers undefeated in the regular football season. Ready to do more. Support these fine young people. Mountain View Gotebo folks are all so excited about this team. And by the way, when you need insurance, you need to see Janie Jackson. She's good. She's your Farm Bureau Agent in Mountain View. Go Tigers, win them all, doggone it. We're proud of you. Great job. Take state. Alvin and Rita Hawkins Farms, Red Angus and Mountain View have registered Red Angus cattle. We buy and sell, and we're proud to sponsor Mountain View Gotebo Tiger state playoff action on the radio. Now, this team went undefeated during the regular season, and that ain't easy to do, my friends. Alvin and Rita are so proud of this coaching staff and these fine young men. Go Tigers, win it all. Kick them down, then kick them for getting up, or kick them for falling. Anyway, kick them. Go Tigers from Alvin and Rita. Hawkins Farms, Red Angus in Mountain View.
Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Pleasure to have you alongside on this football Friday night, semifinal Friday night from Mountain View. 26-14, Tigers on top of Tyrone at the intermission. One team 24 minutes away from heading to the state championship game next week against either Buffalo or Timberlake. And we were checking in, trying to get a score from Buffalo and Timberlake, and they don't have a score. They're going to play tomorrow, we are told, because of the snow situation up there. 14 and a half inches of snow up there at Buffalo. How ridiculous is that?
That'd be a little cold. I mean, I don't know if I would want to play in 14 inches of snow.
I saw one of the TV newscasters from out of the Oklahoma City area, and he was up there in a snowdrift that was actually up to his chest. Yeah, you can keep it. All right, let's check other scores. McAllister in front of Bishop McGinnis, 21-14. That is a halftime score. That is a 5A bowl game. Down in Class B, quarterfinal matchup, Velma-Alma leading Pioneer Pleasant Valley 26-16. Third quarter in Class A, Wrangling in front of Morrison 14-7. That ball game has gone to the third quarter. 8-man game. Shattuck, number one in the state, leading Regent Prep 30-13. That's at the half. Carl Albert in front of Collinsville, 28-7, halftime score. That's a 5A matchup. Back down to 8-man in Class B. Dewar is leading Balco Forgan at the half, 26-18. Balco Forgan, one of the teams that Tyrone lost to this year, and Balco Forgan, the team that eliminated Tipton from the playoffs last week. Frederick at Beggs tonight. Beggs at the half leading 22-6. 22-6 there. Marlowe in 2A play. Surprising Metro Christian is 21-14 at the half. Outlaws on top. Class A score, Cashion leading Woodland 34-0. That is at the half. Moreland, the team that bounced Mangum from the postseason party, they are trailing at the half to Pawhuska, 28-0 the score there. Pawhuska in front of Moreland. Pawnee in front of Thomas at the intermission, 20-7 that score. Clinton Red Tornado, how about this? At the half, they're in front of Blanchard, 10-0. The winner of that ball game will get Cushing or Wagner, and Wagner out in front of Cushing 24-0. And again, that is a halftime score. Two ball games again postponed until tomorrow, Buffalo and Timberlake and Laverne and Davenport, because of all the snow that took place in northwest Oklahoma this past week. They also will play the 6A championship ball games tomorrow. 6A1 has Jenks and Edmond Santa Fe. That ball game will kick off at about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, Bixby and Choctaw will play for the 6A2 division crown. Those games at the University of Central Oklahoma. At the half here is 26-14. Mountain View-Gotebo in front of Tyrone. We're at the half on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The Wall family and their entire staff at Hobart Farm and Garden are really excited about the great football season Coach Jeff Coakley's staff and these great young men are having at Mountain View-Gotebo. Go all the way, bring home a go ball, and come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden. Browning firearms and safes, ammunition, complete hardware line, high-pro feed, all kinds of cattle handling equipment, and so much more. If you need it, we've got it, or we'll get it, and fast. Again, good luck, Mountain View-Gotebo, from all your friends at Hobart Farm and Garden.
By the way, I wanted to bring you up to date. A couple of people have asked in your behalf, Dylan Fox, if the mouse was captured. They didn't hear the news. Yes, the mouse was captured and disposed of properly, so Dylan is mouse-free.
They didn't hear the breaking news alert, the siren we had going off to start the game.
I'm stunned that they didn't.
I appreciate the wonderful people up here in the press box for disposing of that mouse.
Our old buddy Heath Jackson and J. Todd Zimmerman were worried about your health and well-being. Now, I believe that mice, they are mammals, right?
Oh, gosh. I'm not sure.
Come on, Dylan. Come on. Your mother is really going to be upset with you if you can't answer this one correctly.
I'm not sure.
Huh? Come on, man. Mice are, yes, they're mammals. They're warm-blooded animals. Come on, Dylan. Oh, my goodness. The reason I asked that is because, kind of like us, that mouse would be a little bit cold right about now.
Yeah, I'm sure he was cold and just wanted inside.
But not to be. No mouse burgers for you. I did have to say that I noticed that while I was talking to Chris Block, I noticed that Janie Jackson came over and had a conversation with you, and I thought I heard something about the mouse during that conversation.
Well, she wanted to know if anyone played a prank on me and put a bunch of mice stuff up here. And I don't know if I was disappointed that they did it or glad that they didn't.
We want to thank Hal's Reynolds and Carnegie for being a part of our broadcast here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. And also our score, 26-14, brought to you by Alamai Gord Embroidery, Richard and Michelle Haig, proud parents of Tristan. And by the way, Richard came up and visited with us prior to kickoff, and what a great conversation. And we appreciate him and the business being a part of our broadcast tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. He just came up and talked to us about his kids and his family, and we were glad to get to talk to him before the game started.
All right, 26-14. They have expunged 20 minutes. Going to put 3 more up there on the clock, and we'll get ready for the second half after that. 26-14. It's Mountain View-Gotebo on top by a dozen over Tyrone on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Rex Fleming at the Hobart Stockyards has long supported Southwest Oklahoma young people, and Rex is proud to be a sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football playoff football team. In the state playoffs, too, by the way. Get after them, guys. And folks, don't you forget the Hobart Stockyards is the place to buy and sell cattle every Wednesday. And we have special sales. Give Rex a call. Again, good luck. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, coaches, and players. From Rex Fleming. Well, Rex wants your business, and he always appreciates your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Again, take state, Mountain View-Gotebo. Larry and Kim Eshitai of Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Carnegie and Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley's Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season, scoring tons of points and giving up not very doggone many. Keep it up, guys. And friends, in your time of need, you can count on Larry and Kim and staff. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Mountain View and Carnegie, go Tigers, take state. The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates Coach Jeff Coakley and staff and every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball.
All right, second half coming up here in just a couple of minutes, and I know you've been watching there on the sidelines, Dalton Belcher getting that arm limbered up. He is going to be the quarterback in the second half.
Yeah, it's looking like Dalton got the nod for the second half. I have yet to see Ryland come out here. There he is. He's actually hobbling out here as I speak, but it does look like Dalton's going to start this second half.
All right, Elizabeth Tartosh, or I hope I say that correctly, Tardis, says she loves Coach Block and enjoyed that halftime interview. Michelle Charles Granger, go Clinton Red Tornadoes. As we told you a few minutes ago, they lead at the half. So good stuff there Heath Jackson, by the way, said that after that mouse was captured, they should have left it for you.
Oh, that would have been the worst. I would have been so upset.
Are you really that frightened of them?
No, I don't like not knowing where a creature is in this press box.
Oh, it was the great unknown that was bothering you.
Exactly. And I thought I stepped on him. I stepped on a cord, and I thought I stepped on the mouse.
All right, at the half, it's 26-14. Bobcats get the ball on the kickoff when you and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, Brent and Cynthia Hancock are so proud of the Mountain View Gotebo football team. You know, Brent's a Mountain View graduate, and he's especially proud, but so is Cynthia. Now, Brent is one good vet, you bet. Trust your animals, large or small, to Brent Hancock at Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart. And go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Southwest Vet Clinic in Hobart, a proud sponsor of the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers football team. Take state, guys. Vet Enterprises at 240 Main Street in Mountain View is proud of the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers. Congratulations to Coach Coakley, his staff, and all these great young players. Undefeated in the regular season. Vet Enterprises, vet compounding, pharmacy, and vet supply. Proud to be a Tiger sponsor. Good luck from Jennifer and all your friends at Vet Enterprises. Mountain View Gotebo Tigers, a really great bunch of coaches and players. Best of luck. Go Tigers, take state.
Second half about to kick off here, and Jeff Coakley was having a conversation with Ryland Belcher. What'd you get out of that conversation?
Sure, he's trying to convince him to let him in the game, but there's probably a reason he's not holding his own helmet right now.
Yeah, they took his helmet away. That's never a sign you're going to get back in there. Here's a little squib kick picked up by Hernandez at about his own 20-yard line. Look out, he's gone. And again, Hernandez absolutely can flat out fly. The young man only 135 pounds, but when he broke that initial tackle at about the 24, 25-yard line, he was gone. And gone in the blink of an eye. In fact, it took 10 seconds for that play to unfold, and just like that, it's a 26-20 ball game. Lori Spotted Horse says, go Tigers, repping the class of 89. Elizabeth says, my name is Tartsa. All right, Elizabeth, thanks for helping. So, just like that, Tyrone right back in the ball game. I formation underneath center. Turn and hand the ball off. No, rolling out instead. Throwing, and the ball tipped and tapped and knocked around a couple of times. Pass Kobe Williams intended for Danny Sanchez, incomplete, and two-point conversion no good. 10 seconds gone by, though, here in the third. It's 26-20. Our score brought to you by Out of This World Embroidery. And we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Folks, Tom and David and all the employees at Wheeler Ford and Cordell are sure proud of the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers football team. Undefeated regular season, great coaching, great playing, great effort. It's all not good, but great in Mountain View, Gotebo, Oklahoma. Hey, if you're ready for a new Ford or a good pre-owned unit, you need to come see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. And again, go Tigers, best of luck from all your friends at Wheeler Ford, somewhere in Cordell.
Well, I'm kind of like the players. I'm going to get warmed back up as well, and that's Out of My Gourd embroidery. Our score, 26-20, 11:50 left here in this third period of play. And that was that a case of being cold? And because, I mean, Hernandez didn't look too cold.
Yeah, he definitely did not look too cold. I mean, he's so fast. It's incredible.
Robert Hernandez going to bang this one out of the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mountain View Gotebo at their own 15-yard line. And Jamie Jackson first down and 10. Jamie Jackson, your Farm Bureau agent here in Mountain View. Debbie Thurman from the class of 89 says go 89. All right.
Belcher, Riley, he's cracking me up here on the sideline. I mean, he's trying to get to where he can run. He wants to go back in.
Yeah, he's given it every opportunity. It'll just be, I don't know. Is it at 50%? Is he better than the freshman brother who's led him to a touchdown? 1st and 10, low snap, and falling on it is Dalton Belcher. And that's not Belcher's fault there. That's just a low snap. Dalton did a good job of getting on the football. You got a stoppage of play as well, and a whistle. Illegal shift called on the Tigers. That will be declined, and they'll bring up a second down now. Jacqueline Hawkins, Bob Hawkins, class of 64. Luann, class of 65. By the way, Elizabeth has got some mice up here for you. Well, that was a big loss there. A loss of 8. Second down and 18. 11:20 left here in this third period of play.
Not to say anything too early, but Ryland's got his helmet back, so.
Okay, we'll see how that unfolds. Dalton, shotgun formation in the backfield by himself. And again, ball on the ground, and this time it's going to be recovered by Tyrone. And the big fella, Colby Putman, who's had the ball a couple of times here tonight, will recover the football deep inside Mountain View-Gotebo territory. And that snap was low, but you could see Dalton Belcher backing away before the football got there.
Yeah, he was already taking his steps back before the ball ever got there and just couldn't reach down and get it at that point.
All right, first down and goal now. There's the ball inside the 5 at about the 4.5. Boy, I tell you what, right now, Tyrone smelling blood in the water. Williams got to go to work underneath center. Colby, single back look. That's Ryland Johnson. Johnson got to get the handoff on the left side, works his way through traffic, and he'll get knocked down at about the 3-yard line. It'll be second and goal from there.
1 yard line.
Courtney Goyen from the class of 2020 checking in. Well, the way that Ryland Johnson has run the football all night long, I just think you give it to him until he gets into the end zone. Big body, runs hard, runs downhill. Kobe Williams again going to set up shop underneath center. Again, Ryland Johnson will be in the backfield. They may send a man in motion just as a diversion, but you've got to believe that Ryland Johnson going to get the football right here. Second down and goal. Johnson right side pushes the pile, and he's into the end zone for the score. So Ryland Johnson has tied it at 26 with 10:20 left here in his third period of play, and the 2-point conversion now on the way. And again, Ryland Belcher continuing to try to loosen up that left ankle. He's probably jogged a couple of miles already on the sideline since they come out from the intermission. Trying to convince the training staff to let him back in. She's asking him to flex it and show what kind of range of motion he has. So from the Wildcat, Ryland Johnson trying to untie this ball game. Johnson now wants to throw, got a man open, pass and catch for 2 points, and the lead goes back now to Tyrone. Braden Stevens on the catch, and with 10:20 left here in the third, it's now 28-26 Tyrone. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Green Cover Seed in Mountain View is a proud sponsor of the Gotebo Mountain View Tiger radio broadcast. Green Cover Seed does regenerative ag practices, helping farmers and ranchers build soils back. They're located in the old T.H. Rogers building in Mountain View, and they are so doggone proud of Coach Coakley and the Mountain View Gotebo football team. Undefeated and getting better every week. So go Tigers, bring home a gold ball. Once again, good luck from Brett Peschick and all your friends at Green Cover Seed in Mountain View.
Probably the worst thing that could happen to Dalton Belcher was halftime came. He got thrown into the ball game late, and you didn't have time to think about anything. You just go out and you react as an athlete. Then you go sit in the locker room for 23 minutes, and it may get you to tighten up just a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, having no notice going into a ball game, you don't have time to think. You just got to react. And so, like you said, I mean, when you have that much time just sitting there, it might affect you a little bit.
Roberto Hernandez set to kick it away. His club back on top, 28-26, 10:20 left here in his third period of play. Hernandez now gets the signal to bang it away, and does. End over end kick, and it will go into the end zone. Catch was made by Landon Seacrest, but again, you can't return kicks when they're in the end zone in Oklahoma football.
Well, folks, Ryland Belcher is back in the ball game.
Yeah, I was going to say, during that timeout, I saw him sprint into the middle of the huddle, and I don't know how much convincing it took to get him to let Jeff Coakley put him back in there, but Ryland Belcher's going to give it a shot here.
No, I mean, as a player, that's as long as you can watch. I mean, that's all you got.
So Belcher on a bad wheel, 1st and 10. Pistol formation, Landon Seacrest. He'll hand it off to him. Big hole, 20, 25. Penalty flag will fly. This one's going to come back as Landon will get knocked down, then lose the football, and the Bobcats come up with it. Wow. Wow. So a conversation going to take place here. I firmly believe the penalty flag back downfield is a hold. The ball came free, and the Bobcats came away with it. They're going to decline the penalty. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line of Mountain View-Gotebo. Well, what could go wrong has gone wrong here to begin this third quarter of play for the Tigers. I thought the whistle had blown and that play was dead before the ball came out.
I agree, but I mean, that's what he called, so.
Right. Happened here on the near side. 1st and 10. In the backfield, Johnson, they'll hand it off to him. He'll pick his way through traffic. Break tackle still on his feet. And will get wrestled down at about the 21-yard line. Ryland Johnson's got to be careful. He and Cole Evans tugging at the football, and Johnson came out rather forcefully. Takes it down to the 21-yard line. It'll be 2nd down from there. 2nd down at about 4. Coaching staff asking the officials to watch Ryland Johnson. He is moving forward prior to the snap. I formation now. Kobe Williams, underneath center, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson takes it inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. And in on the stop, Dalton Belcher along with Connor Leofhart, and it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and about a yard. And I tell you what, Bobcat fans across the way, they have really gotten into this third period. We're on the near side where the Tiger fans are, and obviously the noise factor is a part of it, but you can begin to hear those folks from across the way. They made a long drive. They didn't come here just to lay down and take a beating. So 3rd down and about 1. Again, Johnson, single back look. Williams underneath center. Hands it off to Johnson. Lowers his shoulder and picks up the 1st down as he'll take it down to about the 15-yard line. Ryland Johnson. He is a load. Again, a short field for the Bobcats. 8:30 left here in this third period of play. 28-26, 2-point ball game. Well, I tell you what, Tigers needing a turnover here, big kind of time. Let's see if they just keep running Ryland Johnson, though. And they do on the right side. Johnson hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off of a tackler, and picks up positive yardage. Boy, Blaine Guy stuck his head in there and made a big hit on Ryland Johnson, and Johnson just simply pushed him forward for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Again, Ryland Johnson, he's got that momentum on his side and beginning to feel it just a little bit. We can tell you that Ryland Belcher is not playing on the defensive side of the football. 2nd down and about 6 here. Karen Kaufman says we need instant replay. Well, even if we had it, it wouldn't count, but you're right, Karen. Again, that tight formation for the Bobcats. Watch out now, Hernandez, as he comes in motion. They'll give it to Johnson, and Johnson just simply pushing people down the field, and he'll take it inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line, and that's close to a 1st down. Side judge coming over here on the near side, and there it is. And again, that's some good coaching right there. They said that Johnson was leaning forward prior to the snap out of his stance, and they'd asked for it about 3 plays previous, got it here. That is a big help if you are a Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger fan. And again, I'm not saying that the officials are biased or anything else, but if you put something in a guy's head and have him think about it, he's going to look for it, then maybe you do get the call.
I mean, that happens at every level of football.
Yeah. So instead of 1st and goal, it'll be 2nd down and 9. Actually, 2nd and 11. And as the ball sets outside the 15-yard line at about the 16. Hernandez in motion to the far side. They look that way, wanting to throw. Ball wobbly in the air, caught, inside the 5, and that's just a big body there, shielding the defender, Lane Nolan, 6'2" and 190. And the defensive coverage was there. You cannot fault the coverage at all of Landon Sechrist. He just couldn't get around him. So they've got it at about the 4.5-yard line. It'll be first and goal from there. 6:45 left here in the third. Not only are the Bobcats trying to add to their lead, but they're taking a lot of time off the clock. Johnson on the carry, and off the right side, he's into the end zone for the score. So Rylan Johnson beginning to take over this ball game. He will score from 4.5 yards out, and the lead now 34-26 with a 2-point conversion on the way. That is the biggest lead of the night for the Bobcats. And again, I don't know why you call anything other than Rylan Johnson on the right side or the left side of the center. I mean, it's a kind of a simple deal, if you ask me. They're going to go Wildcat with Johnson. 3 wide receivers bunched here on the near side. Johnson going to go that way, tries to turn the corner, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with 6:34 left here in this third quarter of play, it's a 10-point lead, 36-26. Tyrone on top of Mountain View-Gotebo. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Want to thank Howes Reynolds in Carnegie for being a part of our broadcast tonight. Thank you, folks, for jumping on board. And also, again, tip of the cap to Out of My Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig cheering on the Tigers tonight as they trail now by 10, 36-26. Yeah. You want to be a championship team, you got to come off the deck after you've been knocked out. Roberto Hernandez is such a weapon, though. When you bang it through the end zone every time and don't allow the team to return it. I mean, right now, if you're Mountain View-Gotebo, you're looking for a quick strike somewhere, and they don't get it in the kicking game because he just simply kicks it through the end zone, as he does right there. Landon Sechrist was hoping that it rolled out of bounds before it went through the end zone, but it did not. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for Mountain View-Gotebo, and Rylan Belcher going to go back out there. Remember, he ran one play, and ball was fumbled, and a short field was given to Tyrone to take the lead. So 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. 6:34 left here in the third period of play. Our first down brought to us by Janie Jackson, Farm Bureau agent. From the pistol, Belcher, ball bobbled. He'll pick it up, throw, out in the flat, pass caught. Down the far sideline and out of bounds for about a 5-yard gain, Levi Sechrist. So some backyard football there, but it turns into 4 yards, almost 5. Second down. What do you suppose the issue is with the snaps? They're coming back short, and it didn't matter if it was Dalton or Ryland back there. 6:28, clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. They'll go pistol now. High handoff, bobbled and then held on to by Sechrist, who will go across the 25 to the 26 and get a first down. Well, Landon running hard behind those pads and finishing the run off by falling forward. All the way out to the 26. It'll be a 1st and 10 from there. Jimmy Jackson 1st and 10. 6:15 left in the third. Down by 10. Tigers have to feel like they need a score here. Levi split out on the near side. Ryland going to roll this way. Late pitch. He'll go to Landon. Turns the corner and takes it across the 26 out to about the 27-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. Karen Kaufman, you are more than welcome. It is our pleasure to be here, and it has been for the last 3 weeks, and we are just hoping for one more week of the magical run. But we thank you. And by the way, if you like 97.7, check out the Michael in the Morning radio program. Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. Ryland from the shotgun wants to throw off that bad leg, does. And it looked like LJ was being held. A lot of contact. And yeah, now it comes. A lot of contact going on there as Hooper was running downfield. And it looked like his shirt tail was getting tagged and tugged. And now the coach is all the way out to the hash mark. He could pick up 15 here if he's not careful. Darlene Riley, you're welcome. And actually, it's our sponsors and you, the listeners and the viewers, that make all this possible. Dylan and I didn't have anything else to do these last 3 Friday nights, so we just thought we'd come to Mountain View and spend the evening. And it has been our pleasure. So there you go. The pass interference call will take the ball across the midfield stripe and all the way down to the 37-yard line of Tyrone. And again, Josh Bell vehemently arguing the call, but to no avail. 5:25 left here in the third. Belcher, low snap, bobbles the ball, gets it back, rolls near side, throws off his back foot. This one is up for grabs, and it's incomplete. Boy, that is a dangerous pass intended for Dalton Belcher. Back there defensively was Roberto Hernandez, and Hernandez is 6'5", and you do not want to throw a jump ball up to Roberto Hernandez. You heard Coach talk about it during the pregame show. Hernandez, a marvelous basketball player for the Bobcats. Just now noticing he's got that left hand wrapped up. Those 2 end fingers taped together. 2nd down and 10. 5:19 left in the third. Belcher with time, flush from the pocket. On that bad wheel, makes a move, gets away from the much taller Roberto Hernandez and gets bumped out of bounds and does a little pogo stick while he does it. But I tell you what, got him play there by Ryland Belcher as he'll take it to the 32. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.5 from there. And again, Belcher with that bad leg. If he's got a good wheel, he's probably in the end zone. Gutting it out nonetheless. And you got to come up with something here. 5:11 left in the third. Got to keep that drive alive. Levi split out here on the near side. And now Dalton will go to the quarterback position. Ryland to the far side. Dalton going to keep it himself right up the middle of the field. Got the first down and more. He's at the 20. Bounces off of the tackler at the 10. To the 5. Touchdown! How about that? Wow! Dalton Belcher takes the direct snap. Middle of the field, wide open, gets a block. 10 yards down the field and scoots into the end zone.
Let one Belcher throw, let the other one run.
Yeah. 36-32. 5:01 left in the third. This one far from being over. And a great answer by Mountain View-Gotebo, because I'm telling you, they got rocked to begin this third period of play. So it'll be Ryland back from the shotgun at the quarterback position. LJ in the backfield with him, along with Levi. And they'll slip it out here to Sechrist on the corner, dives to the corner of the end zone, and he did not get there. Penalty flag, though, flies late. Holding going to be called against Mountain View-Gotebo. It'll be declined by the Bobcats. 5:01 left here in the third, 36-32. 4-point lead for Tyrone. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Darrell Teal and staff at Teal Insurance in Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the Mountain View-Gotebo Fighting Tigers. In fact, everyone in Mountain View and Gotebo are so doggone proud of this football team in what's probably the most difficult sports year in Oklahoma sports history in high school. This football team has persevered, they've stayed focused, and they've stayed tough. Great job to every player and coach. Let's just win the doggone state championship. Go get them from all your friends at the Teal Insurance Agency in Mountain View.
36-32. Score brought to you by Alamite Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig, proud parents of Tristan. Also a tip of the cap as well to our good friends over there at Howell's Reynolds in Carnegie for being a part of our broadcast tonight with Classic Hits 97.7 on OKSports.tv. And as folks have found out, they can go back and listen and watch this for in perpetuity. It is saved there forever on the Facebook page and then also on the YouTube channel. 36-32, 5:01 left here in the third. Got to be careful. Where's Hernandez? I'm going to find Hernandez. I wouldn't kick it short to him. Debbie Smith Pride has joined us. Hello, Debbie. Good to have you alongside. Hope you're staying warm this evening. So here's the kick by Dalton. Little squib kick, and we're going to get offsides, I believe, against Mountain View-Gotebo. Yep, and they crossed the line of scrimmage. And boy, you hate to do that. So going to have to re-kick, and they did kick it towards Hernandez's way. I would tell the kicking unit, find 10 and kick it away from him. This kid can absolutely fly. And again, not a big kid at all, but I'll tell you what, if he breaks one tackle, pins his ears back, and he is gone. 5:01 left in the third. So Dalton Belcher set to re-kick it, this time from his 25. Belcher puts the right toe into it, bangs it into the middle of the field, and boy, it gets past the receivers, and look out now. Trying to turn the corner at the 15 and not getting to the 20-yard line. Great job there by Mountain View-Gotebo on the return as Caleb Groth really got hammered. I think they're going to get in forward progress to about the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 4:53 left in the third. Boy, now if you're the Tigers, that defense who really stiffened after that initial drive by the Bobcats. Been on their heels here in the third period. Part of that is the field position. Let's see what they can do here. Caleb Williams now going to go to work underneath center. Hernandez in the offset eye. They'll hand it off to Rylan Johnson. Johnson, big hole on that right side, takes it out to the 20-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. And he is so close to the quarterback that if he gets just a little gap, I mean, he's 5 yards downfield before anybody can put a hand on him. And that's exactly what happened there. As Landon Sechrist did a good job of slowing him down as he came across the line of scrimmage. 4:25 and running here in the third, 36-32. Bobcats with the lead and the football. Well, they got a couple of big ones here on the near side. On that offensive line, Jackson Bell and Ethan Brown. Empty backfield now for Williams. They'll hand it off to Johnson, and Johnson carries tacklers across the 25 to the 26. Penalty flag will fly at the end of the ball game, or end of the play, rather. This may be a face mask. Getting on board and going for a ride there was Cole Evans. And upset with the call, Landon Sechrist as well. Officials talking about it, and the white hat now going to give us the call, and it will go against Mountain View-Gotebo. Targeting. Got him for targeting. Wow. So that may be a dismissal. Let's see. Helmet-to-helmet contact. 15-yard mark-off. And that'll take it all the way across the midfield stripe to the 38-yard line of Mountain View-Gotebo. I don't know. I don't know how you get helmet-to-helmet with a guy that runs like Rylan Johnson does. I mean, he's got his head going forward all the time, just coming out of that stance. 1st and 10 now. Johnson with a handoff, breaks a couple of tackles at the line of scrimmage, and he'll pick up a couple of yards on the play. Penalty flag will fly as well. It's really getting chippy out there now. Let's see what this call is going to be. Holding against Tyrone. Well, I think the official's trying to take this one back over when it comes in terms of control, because really getting angry out there. And I realize the game of football is an angry game, and that's how it needs to be played, should be played. That's how I've played it. But the anger is getting a little bit out of bounds, pun intended. So they'll mark it off, brings up a 1st and long. Slip pass out here on the near side, and chase down from behind. Inside Mountain View-Gotebo territory will be the tailback Braden Stevens. Stevens, though, takes it all the way down to the 35. Good tackle from behind there by Blaine Geis. It'll be 2nd down. Second down, and we'll call it 6.5, 7. Ball at the 35. Line to make is the 28. 3:05 and running here in this third quarter of play. And now they go with, again, a different look. This time it's going to be the pistol formation with Johnson, who turns the corner, turns it back inside, lowers his head, and gets near the first down marker as he'll take it inside the 30 down to about the 27. And they have marked him. It looks like he will be just short of the first down. It'll be, now they're going to call for a measurement. 2:49 left in the third, 36-32. They measure for a Bobcat first down. And I come back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Charlene's Flower Shop on Main Street in Mountain View is proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. As a matter of fact, Reba Patton and Roxy Laird are higher than a Kansas wheat farmer and a doggone Colorado Rockies. In other words, they're super proud of the coaches and the players. They have home decor, they've got all kinds of gift ideas, and of course, beautiful flowers and flower arrangements. So let's go. Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, take state. We are so doggone proud of you. Reba and Roxy, Charlene's Flower Shop, 314 Main Street in Mountain View.
Well, by the length of the football, Ryland Johnson and company move the 6 again. It's 1st and 10. Janie Jackson 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Ryland Johnson now here on the near side, cuts it back in, and he'll pick up yardage down to about the 21-yard line. Now the View-Gotebo coaching staff wanting holding here on the near side. Yes, Ethan Brown tossed literally Dalton Belcher to the turf. Gain of 7, second down and 3. Now, right now, the size of Tyrone letting them have their way with Mountain View-Gotebo. Ball at the 21. 36-32, 1:55 left in the third. Ryland Johnson going to get the handoff, and well, I tell you what, able to break a tackle. Blaine Geis hit Johnson as soon as the ball was handled to him. I don't know how Johnson holds on to the football, but he picks up the first down and takes it inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. I mean, right now, Mountain View-Gotebo on that defensive line, they're just simply, okay, we know what they're going to do. We know where they're going to go. We're going to try to time the snap count and meet the running back as the handoff is being made. And that time, I mean, Geis just missed on it. I don't know how he was able to hold on. Williams hands off to Johnson. Ryland right side, all kinds of room, and he'll rumble inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle for now by Landon Sechrist. Minute 15 left here in this third quarter of play. But again, knocking on the door, the Bobcats. 36-32, and you know what may come into play here before all is said and done is 2-point conversions, making them and stopping them. Now, View-Gotebo has missed a couple of times. Meantime, the Bobcats have done a pretty good job of making them. Going to get an official's timeout here. Equipment problem with one of the big uglies up front for the Bobcats. I don't know, now they're looking at one of the Tiger players instead. Looked like at first they were trying to adjust the helmet of Colby Putman. But instead, going to be on Connor Leonhardt. So we got Connor fixed up and ready to go. First and goal here. Ryland Johnson doesn't get the football. I'm going to be stunned. He is the fullback. Hernandez the tailback. Ryland into the end zone touchdown. 51.2 left in the third. 42-32. Back to a 10-point ball game. And again, 2-point conversions be critical down the stretch here. You're down by 2 scores. But a couple of touchdowns and you retake the lead. They get this 2-point conversion here. You've got to score twice to tie. Williams throws, pass tipped, and then caught on the ricochet by Chance Nolan. It looked like the defense was there. Ball got tipped, but Nolan there to catch it And with 51.2 left in the third, it's 44-32. Bobcats in front of the Tigers on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Earl Davis at Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View is one sure enough proud Mountain View Go-To-Bo booster. Glad to be a part of the broadcasts. Earl, in his nice kind of country way, says, go kick some rear end, Tigers. We love our Tigers. Take state. And listen, if you need farm equipment, a good used tractor, and other machinery, you need to see Earl Davis, Clark's Tractor and Equipment in Mountain View. Sure enough, rooting for the Mountain View Go-To-Bo Tigers. Take state. Friends, do you want to know where these great football players from Mountain View Go-To-Bo get their nutritional shakes and teas that taste so good and help make you such a doggone good football player? Well, it's at Liberty Nutrition in Carnegie. Trey and Jamie Hooper are on cloud nine about this football team, and a special salute to number 80, and his name is Landon Hooper. Great job to all of you, Coach Coakley and staff and every player. This year ain't been easy, but man, it's been fun. Let's keep on going. Take state, Mountain View Go-To-Bo Tigers.
Roberto Hernandez set to kick it off with 51.2 left in the third quarter of play. Hernandez, line drive, goes through the arms and into the end zone. Landon Seacrest had to go through his arms, and everybody scrambling to go get it in the end zone, but he didn't have control, so it's a dead ball situation. 44-32, that score brought to you by Out of My Gourd Embroidery, Richard and Michelle Haig, proud parents of Tristan Haig as well. So you got to keep scoring, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But it comes down to getting a stop. I mean, Mountain View's been able to score, but they've got to get a stop.
All right, so you got to go down and score here and then make a stop to begin the fourth quarter of play. It's a 12-point bowl game, 44-32. 51.2 left in the third. And Dalton Belcher back at the quarterback position. Ryland split out on the far side. The last time we saw this formation, Dalton ran in a touchdown. Low snap, Dalton will get it. He does want to run. Left side gets a block and will take it out near the first down marker. Still on his feet, and he takes it actually to the 30-yard line. Well, Dalton battling for a first down, broke a tackle, then took it 5 more yards and got the first down. Nice block out on the edge by Cole Evans. So maybe you're just simply going to say to the freshman, go run the football, son. Rolinda Olivius, good to have you alongside, kiddo. She says go Bobcats, and they have been impressive here in this second half of play. Leading now 44-32. Probably going to be the final play of the quarter. Ryland Belcher wants to throw, pump fake. Now hobbles here on the near side, throws on the run, got a man open, passes incomplete. Tipped away from Levi Seacrest right at the end. Tipped away because Roberto Hernandez is 6'5", and his reach is that much. Wow. The other side of that, too, I don't know that if Ryland has two good wheels, that ball not thrown just a little bit further, but he couldn't plant on that foot, and really, that was all arm right there. So second down and 10 from the 30. The incomplete pass stopping the clock, so we'll get one more play here in this third quarter of play. Dalton will go back and play quarterback. Ryland split out on the far side. Levi here on the near side. Second and 10. And Dalton trying to run it on the near side. Gets a block, makes a move, has the 40, and inside Tyrone territory for a first down. J.D. Jackson first down all the way down to the 39-yard line of Tyrone. I tell you what, he does a great job of being patient and waiting for the hole to open up and then blast through it. So that will end quarter number 3, 44-32. Tyrone on top by a dozen as we head to the final 12 minutes on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Rick and Tammy McCollum at McCollum's Market in Hobart are plenty proud of those doggone darn good Mountain View Go-To-Bo Tigers and Coach Jeff Coakley and his staff and players. Now we're hoping the Tigers win the whole doggone shebang. Get over and support the Tigers. And remember, we have baked potatoes, delicious sandwiches of all kinds, fantastic drinks, and you can dine in, call in, carry out, and we cater. So give us a try. You'll like how we do business. By the way, Mountain View Go-To-Bo Tigers, doggone it, take state. You bet your boots.
Another great Mountain View-Gotebo booster is Out of My Gourd Embroidery. Richard and Michelle Haig are the proud parents of Tristan Haig, number 77. For all your hats and apparel embroidery needs, contact Out of My Gourd Embroidery, 682-1591. That's 682-1591. Rooting on the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers and rooting on that mighty fine sophomore, number 77. Go Mountain View-Gotebo.
All right, let's set the stage for you now. 44-32, final 12 minutes of the ball game. It's a 12-point lead for Tyrone as we head to the fourth. Tigers with the football. Rylan Belcher in there, sometimes playing wide receiver, sometimes at the quarterback position. Dalton Belcher has done a nice job of running the football when he lines up at the quarterback position, as he does right now. 1st and 10, Jeannie Jackson, brought to you by Farm Bureau. Low snap, he'll go down and get it, and Belcher on his feet, breaking tackles. He'll take it inside the 35, down to about the 31-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play. That'll set up a 2nd down and 2. Boy, you see Rylan Belcher come to the aid of his brother Dalton?
It didn't take long, no.
I mean, brother got cracked pretty good at the end of that play, and even with a bad wheel, Rylan was in the neighborhood in a hurry. So 2nd down and 2, 11:25 and running in the fourth quarter. Rylan split out here on the near side. Levi Sechrist up top. And Dalton Belcher, empty backfield. Rolls right side, wants to throw. Now steps into a defender, and he's going to get, finally sacked back at the 30-yard line. And they said forward progress actually is going to be back at about the 37, 38-yard line. And they'll bring up a 3rd down at about a dozen. So obviously this is 4-down territory. And that's probably a case where Dalton would have been best served to let go of that football. And actually he had some room. It looked like he was going to be able to take off, but then he stepped into Colby Putnam's way. And there's a whole lot of Colby there, and you're just not going to get away from him. So 3rd down and long. About a dozen to go. Rylan in the backfield. He'll send man in motion in each direction. And now confused by, go ahead and snap the football. Rylan with time. Throws. Penalty flag on the play. Caught across the way by Dalton. He'll pick up the 1st down or get near it, but this one may come back. As we had 2 men in motion at the same time. And that will negate that play. One of those cases where you had that shifting going on, and I'm kind of surprised the flag didn't fly then. It may have been an opportunity to call a timeout there if you're Rylan Belcher. So wipe out the big gain, and it makes it an even more formidable task here. 3rd down and about 17. 10-13 left of the ball game. Line to make for a 1st down is the 29-yard line of Tyrone. The line of scrimmage, the 34 of Mountain View-Gotebo. They wind the clock. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Rylan, this time will send Dalton in motion. He'll roll here on the near side, throw it to Dalton. Pass going to be too tall, and boy, I tell you what, that one could have been picked off very easily by Roberto Hernandez. So they'll bring up a 4th down and long situation, and down by a dozen. You got to go for it here. 9:55 left of the ball game. Some of the fans down below us say, kick it, we've got plenty of time. I don't know, you've not really stopped. You've not stopped Tyrone in the second half, right? I mean, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been able to stop the run yet at all this second half, so I think I agree.
Rylan Belcher came over and got a play from Jeff Coakley. Let's see what they're going to dial up here. Rylan in the backfield by himself. Ball bobbled on the snap. He'll pick it up and then lose it, and it's going to be recovered by Tyrone. And again, that's just a case of a bad ankle right there. The ball down low. You can't go down and get it. You can't push off to try to get the football. And they turn it over to Tyrone. And again, a short field for the Bobcats. And they have taken advantage of it here this evening. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Tyrone. 9:49 left of the ball game. And they will try to salt it away right here. They have it deep inside Tiger territory. at about the 27. Hand it off, and penalty flag will fly on the play. There's a quick burst over there on the left side. Rylan Johnson. And let's see what the call is going to be. An illegal shift. So we have seen a bunch of that here this evening. Rylan Johnson, I believe, has switched jerseys. He was 15. I don't see a 15 out there now, and I see a 17 instead, and it sure looks like Rylan Johnson. 9:35 and running here in this fourth quarter of play. Mountain View-Gotebo fans trying to get their club to respond here. First down and 15. Johnson left side, cuts back into the inside, breaks a couple of tackles. He's headed to the end zone and nobody going to catch him. Rylan Johnson with the touchdown. We've got whistles though. Hold on. Got a penalty flag on the play. The white hat telling the chain gang, not so fast, my friend. Here's the call. Illegal formation. Bring it back. And again, I don't understand how they're allowing Coach Josh Bell to come out to midfield. I mean, that's got to be a penalty. You can come out onto the field, but you cannot make your way out to the hash mark.
He's coaching at midfield.
Yeah, he's at the hash mark. That's wow. That's a crew that is really understanding that it's a semifinal football game and they're going to be lenient. I'm telling you, mid-season, you come out to the hash mark, they're throwing a flag at you. So first down and 20, back-to-back penalties, and now we're going to get another one. We're going to continue with the play, but this is going to be movement on the part of the tailback, Rylan Johnson. So here's the call. Waiting on it from the white hat. Now, wow. 9:11 left of the ball game. Illegal shift, the initial call. That's going to be declined. And on that play that continued and should have been blown dead, a holding call will be called. Good night. Wow. So that's a spot foul. It took place at the 25, or rather the 35 of Mountain View-Gotebo. It'll bring the ball back to the 35 of Tyrone. They have accumulated now 20 yards of penalties on 3 consecutive plays. Did you change the quarter on the screen, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good job. So first down and 30. 9:10 left of the ball game. And there's movement here on the edge. That should have been another 5. They got away with that one. All right, here we go. My goodness, this is getting crazy. Rylan Johnson left side dragging people inside Mountain View-Gotebo territory down to about the 39. Marking down at the 38. Second down there after the quick hitter. Line to bank for a first down is about the 19. Line of scrimmage is the 38. 8:35 left to the ball game. And again, the one thing that this is doing for Tyrone, it's allowing them to run clock. Rylan Belcher now coaching it up with Jeff Coakley here on the near side. He sees something defensively, and he wants his club to attack. Again, Bobcats running as much play clock as they can. Johnson left side, breaking tackles, still on his feet. Nobody can bring him down as he'll take it all the way down to the 26-yard line and set up a third and manageable. Give 11 on the carry to Rylan Johnson. 4 minutes have gone by here in this fourth quarter of play. Game of keep away right now for Tyrone. Rylan Belcher had finally convinced Jeff Coakley to let him go out and play some defense. Wow. I'll tell you what, you cannot question the intestinal fortitude of number 17. As Mike Gundy said, he's a man! 7:35 left of the ball game. Jet sweep, ball on the ground, and Williams will fall on it. That's one thing that Tyrone has not done tonight. They've not turned the football over. Got a break there as the mesh between Kobe Williams and Rylan Johnson was not good. But Rylan Johnson able to fall on the football. This kid's just a junior. He is impressive. Kobe Williams is a junior as well. Roberto Hernandez at all 6'5", 200, is a junior. And the Roadrunner, Danny Sanchez, is a junior. Loaded ball club. 4th down and a dozen. What does Josh Bell do here? Clock runs, 6:50 left of the ball game. Bobcats on top by a dozen. And now they will take a timeout as the play clock had wound down to a couple of seconds. 6:45 remaining. It's 44-32. Tyrone with the football in the lead, but it's 4th down when we come back on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View is so very happy for and proud of Coach Jeff Coakley and the 2020 Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season and not done yet. Now, if we can help you, if it's a diesel, we can help you. Diesel pickups, diesel pumps, and injectors, we'll fix them. And Tigers, let's bring home a go ball. We're so doggone happy for you, proud of you. Again, go Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. We're rooting for you. Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View. Your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View are excited about the Mountain View-Gotebo football team. Undefeated regular season. In the playoffs right now. And here's hoping this fine coaching staff and players bring home a gold ball. We're proud to be a sponsor of the games. When you need feed, fuel, so many things for the farm or home, check us out. We appreciate your business, and we are so proud of our football team. Good luck, Coach Coakley, and all the Tiger players and staff. Take state from your friends at the Farmers Co-op, Carnegie and Mountain View.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 44-32, Tyrone in front of Mountain View-Gotebo. 6:45 left of the ball game. 4th down and 12 facing Tyrone. They took a timeout to discuss what they were going to do here. They're going to go shotgun formation with Kobe Williams. Williams fakes the handoff, wants to throw. He's got Rylan Johnson wide open down the middle of the field. He will score. This one's going to come back, though. Got another illegal formation. This will not count. This will be the second touchdown in this sequence that will not count. Illegal formation. I don't think they had enough men on the line of scrimmage. So this one is going to come back. And I tell you, the folks across the way from Tyrone got to be losing their minds on this drive. 2 touchdowns called back, and if my count is correct, that is now 35 yards worth of penalties in the drive as well. So instead of a touchdown on a well-designed play, by the way, it'll be 4th down and 17. Line of scrimmage, the 35 of Mountain View-Gotebo. And again, everybody simply forgot about Rylan Johnson when they saw he wasn't carrying the football. Another timeout going to be taken by Tyrone. And this is a case. You look across the way, and Josh Bell, hands on his hips, just simply looking at the white hat. And finally, they have told him to get off the field. They have told him to move back to the sidelines. The white hat going to go over and have a conversation with him. 6:40 left of the ball game. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Janie Jackson, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent in Mountain View, is just plumb proud of Coach Coakley and staff and the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers undefeated in the regular football season. Ready to do more. Support these fine young people. Mountain View-Gotebo folks are all so excited about this team. And by the way, when you need insurance, you need to see Janie Jackson. She's good. She's your Farm Bureau Agent in Mountain View. Go Tigers, win them all, doggone it. We're proud of you. Great job. Take state. Alvin and Rita Hawkins Farms, Red Angus and Mountain View have registered Red Angus cattle. We buy and sell, and we're proud to sponsor Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger state playoff action on the radio. This team went undefeated during the regular season, and that ain't easy to do, my friends. Alvin and Rita are so proud of this coaching staff and these fine young men. Go Tigers, win it all. Kick them down, then kick them for getting up, or kick them for falling. Anyway, kick them. Go Tigers from Alvin and Rita. Hawkins Farms, Red Angus in Mountain View.
But Josh Bell's still across the way having a very pointed conversation with the white hat. And to the white hat's credit, he's listening. 6:40 left of the ball game, 44-32. College football tomorrow. Twilight doubleheader. It'll be Oklahoma State in the morning at TCU taking on the Horned Frogs. The Sooners tomorrow night underneath the lights Norman as they will entertain the Bears of Baylor. Both teams hoping to get into the Big 12 championship ball game. The road for the Sooners much easier than that for the Cowboys. So here we go again. 4th and 17. 2 touchdowns have been called back here in this drive for Tyrone. See if Mountain View-Gotebo can take advantage of their fortune. Roll out here on the near side on the screen to Hernandez, and look out, he's gone right down the seam. Nobody going to catch him. So again, that's Sanchez, not Hernandez. Danny Sanchez talked about his speed, and again, a perfectly designed play. They spread the field. They sent Sanchez a little bubble screen here on the near side, on the near hash mark, and he just simply ran it down the middle of the middle of the field. Nobody was going to catch him, and he scores. So that happens on 4th and 17 and extends it to an 18-point lead, 50-32. And now, for good measure, Tyrone going to try to kick the extra point. Adam Rollins set to do it. Rollins' kick is no good. And getting a piece of it there was Jarrett Butler. Nonetheless, it's a 3-score lead now for Tyrone with 6:29 left of the ballgame, 50-32. Back after this, Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The Wall family and their entire staff at Hobart Farm and Garden are really excited about the great football season Coach Jeff Coakley's staff and these great young men are having at Mountain View-Gotebo. Go all the way, bring home a go ball, and come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden. Browning firearms and safes, ammunition, complete hardware line, high-pro feed, all kinds of cattle handling equipment, and so much more. If you need it, we've got it, or we'll get it, and fast. Again, good luck, Mountain View-Gotebo, from all your friends at Hobart Farm and Garden. Rex Fleming at the Hobart Stockyards has long supported Southwest Oklahoma young people, and Rex is proud to be a sponsor of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger Football Playoff football team. In the state playoffs, too, by the way. Get after them, guys. And folks, don't you forget the Hobart Stockyards is the place to buy and sell cattle every Wednesday. And we have special sales. Give Rex a call. Again, good luck, Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, coaches, and players. From Rex Fleming. Well, Rex wants your business, and he always appreciates your business at the Hobart Stockyards. Again, take state, Mountain View-Gotebo.
By the way, our good friend Terry Cox says, just joining from Minnesota. Good to have you alongside, Terry. Thank you. Rolinda Olivius, it's been one of those nights, no question about it. So it's 50-32, 6:29 remaining. Still time to score 3 times in that time frame, but the problem is stopping the opposition. End over end kick, headed to the end zone, 1st and 15, or 1st and 10 from the 15 for Mountain View-Gotebo. Check out there, and Rylan Belcher played a lot of that defensive sequence. And he is back out there offensively as well. 6:29 left of the ball game. I think the Tigers down to 2 timeouts in the contest, and they'll have to score in lightning-like fashion. Dalton Belcher in the backfield by himself, sends a man in motion, has the ball go through his hands, and he'll fall on it. Well, that has been a bugaboo all night long for Mountain View-Gotebo, handling the snap, whether underneath center or from the shotgun. Ryland was not in on that play. He will hobble back out there and go to work with 6:05 remaining. A big loss there. Loss of 8, 2nd down and 18. Rylan Belcher basically on one leg, doing his best Willis Reed impersonation. Flush from the pocket, and they're going to get him. He'll throw it on the run. Boy, I don't know how he got that ball out of there. It shows you just how strong he is. Had 2 defenders on top of him, and somehow was able to get his arm free and throw it near a receiver to not get the intentional grounding. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 18. 5:48 remaining. 50-32. And the thing that's so difficult here is that Ryland, he just can't move around like he normally does. And in fact, he's going to have to come out here. Peyton Jackson into the ball game. That makes Janie Jackson happy. Peyton split out here on the near side. Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma's happy too. I forgot about Grandma. Well, she got rabbit ears, you know it? Dalton from the shotgun. rolling right side, now flush from the pocket and in trouble. A little jab step there to get away from the end zone, but he'll get sacked and lose more yardage on the play around the 5-yard line. And it sets up a 4th down and about 20. Line to make for first down at 25. $5:15 left of the ball game. Well, I mean, you have to go for it here. You're down by 3 scores, and you don't get it. You turn it over, obviously, deep in their position, deep in your own end zone. But, well, no, they're going to punt it away. That's a little bit of a surprise for me, but they will punt with 4:50 left in the contest. Punt on its way, end over end kick, and will hit at the 30 and fall forward and roll dead at the 39 of Mountain View-Gotebo. So 1st and 10 from there. Joe Etta Clark, hello. 4:44 left of the ball game. Certainly I don't want to put the horse before the cart. There have been bigger comebacks in the history of football at all levels, but the hour growing short for the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, and if they don't come back, I just want to say now while you're here and listening closely that we have had the best 3 weeks, the last 3 weeks in Mountain View. We appreciate your hospitality. We appreciate the sponsorship. We appreciate the excitement around this football team and the young men, the coaching staff, the parents, grandparents, everybody. It's just been a world of fun. Touchdown saving tackle there by Landon Sechrist. Sechrist will make it a great tackle in the open field. Otherwise, Ryland Johnson is headed to the end zone. But the camaraderie and, like I said, the open arms. And we come to Mountain View in this area quite often because of our child welfare job. We know lots of folks over here in Kiowa County and do a lot of work with the Kiowa County Court. And so it's no surprise about the hospitality and the genuine niceness of the folks. But wanted to say it. As we said, we appreciate it. And I guess the biggest display of how well you took care of us, Ryland Johnson carries for about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. And the best way that I can thank you for how well you've taken care of us is because you trapped that mouse. And and it wasn't here. So there you go. Jeff Coakley's somebody we've known for a while, back his days at Hobart. We've enjoyed our relationship in the last 3 weeks with him. Love the way he coaches, his attitude. Great group of kids. Chris Block, we had him on at halftime. And, you know, a smarter man would have mic'd him and let him sing the Star Spangled Banner on our airwaves because he knocked it out of the park 2 out of the 3 weeks here. Ryland Johnson on the carry, and Johnson headed to the end zone, and he's going to get there, Ryland Johnson. So Johnson, another touchdown to make it 56-32, 3:19 remaining. And the old adage is, ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd have a Merry Christmas. And no way to say how the injury to Ryland Belcher, what kind of impact it had on the football game, but certainly it did. And that is not to detract at all from the Bobcats. That's a good football team across the way from Tyrone. And they have come out and they have been physical. They have ran the football and ran it well. And they have been impressive. They got some kids that if I were building a football team, I'd go ahead and take them, and I think I'd beat your socks off. Little toss sweep here and into the end zone. The ultra-fast Danny Sanchez. That'll make it 58-32, 3:19 remaining. Hope you'll stay with us till the end on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Larry and Kim Eshitai of Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Carnegie and Mountain View are plenty proud of Coach Jeff Coakley's Mountain View-Gotebo Tiger football team. Undefeated regular season, scoring tons of points and giving up not very doggone many. Keep it up, guys. And friends, in your time of need, you can count on Larry and Kim and staff. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, Mountain View and Carnegie. Go Tigers! Take state!
Well, we appreciate the plaudits that are coming in from you, and we didn't thank you in hopes of getting recognition back from you, but we do thank it. Tracy Phillips Cothran, thank you for the nice words. We appreciate it. Warren Phillips III, same story. Courtney Berryman, you hit the nail on the head. She said that number 17 is playing his dang heart out, trying to pull this off for all the Mountain View-Gotebo fans, and he has. It has been a gutty performance he has turned in here tonight. Sheila Derrickson, these kids should walk this town and those school halls with pride in their hearts, and I guess so. They've got nothing but talent, charisma, and heart. It's been an awesome season watching these kids grow up and turn into the fine football players and young men that they have. Terry Cox, we appreciate you, buddy. Glad that you've been able to stay in contact with all the alumni with this. It's been fun, and you're right, these kids have played at a high level all season long. Another end-over-end kick that will travel into the end zone, automatic touchback. Our good friend Jay McCormick is watching. Jay, good to have you alongside, partner. Jay celebrated a birthday recently, and I was stunned when I found out he's only 55. I thought he was older than me. I really did. So it was a shock. Jay, love you, bud. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Darlene Riley. Thank you. If you're looking for some mice, we can help out. There you go. Check out Darlene Riley. She'll get you hooked up with some mice.
Just one last joke, huh?
Well, it's probably not going to be the last one because we still got 3:19 left on the clock. Oh, my goodness. Carolyn Stubbs, thanks. We appreciate you, kiddo. Tyler D. Lay, heck yeah, go Bobcats. And Bobcats going to get a chance to play for a state championship. The last one won in 1960. Their trip next Saturday will not be nearly as far as they'll be headed to Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva. 3 minutes left of the ball game. Rosanna Schuster, appreciate you being here. Our tip of the cap to Rolinda Olivius, who has been a Bobcat fan, but thanks us nonetheless. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. I wish that there was a way we could get hooked up with the National High School Federation and they'd let us call the game next week up there at Alva. I don't think that's going to happen, but, you know, a girl can hope. Peyton Jackson split out here on the near side. 2:30 left of the ball game. And Belcher got to go down and get another low snap. Got to run for his life, and he'll get shirt-tail tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big old body out there making the play. Lane Noland. Bobby Gaskell-Teal, thank you. You're one of our fine sponsors, enabling us to bring the broadcast to you folks the last 3 weeks. And we do appreciate you and the other sponsors as well. We had folks from Carnegie that were a part of it, folks from Mountain View, folks from Hobart. So good stuff. And we wish the Bobcats the best of luck next week in the championship bowl game. Safe travels back to, as I said, you're closer to Kansas than anything up there where you are. High snap, going to go into the end zone, and it will be recovered by the Tigers in the end zone for a safety, I believe. Safety. Yeah. And that'll make it 60-32, minute 34 left of the ball game. Time for the folks across the way to celebrate, no doubt about it. And Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers need to, as somebody said down below us, keep your heads up as well. I mean, you know, you go undefeated and you lose in the semifinals. Program that 4 years ago told them they were going to get to the semifinals and go 11-1 on the season, they would be delighted. And again, I cannot emphasize enough to you Jeff Coakley, and just it's so much fun being able to talk to him and visit with him, and you know, it's always nice. And in the job that I have during the day as a child welfare worker, you know, when you come across people like Jeff Coakley and so many others who set a great example for kids and do everything they can for kids to make sure that they not only stay on the straight and narrow, but also enjoy themselves and get a chance to be kids. And I think that's something that gets overlooked a lot of times. These are kids, and they should enjoy the opportunity to laugh and smile and you know, not have some of the pressures that we have as adults. Dylan over here is still a young man, and he's not to that point where you got to worry about paying bills and all those good things. So glad these kids can come out here and have fun. And as Coach Coakley said at the beginning, it's an experience that you're going to remember forever. You're going to come up on the short end of the stick, but you're still going to remember it forever. Fair catch caught here on the near side by Caleb Grove, and I'm guessing probably at this point Josh Bell is probably going to take a knee a couple of times and let the clock run out as this one is over. But again, I want to tip our cap to everybody. Carrie Benningfield, I got to put this in here. She says, Medford football mom, really pulling for the Tigers. Thank you, Carrie. We appreciate that. Medford, of course, came here last week and took it kind of on the collective chin. Oh, yeah. Don't be doing that. Nah, you can't be doing that. Going to get a penalty flag here. Yes, illegal procedure going to be called against Tyrone. But a couple of the Tigers coming across the line and hitting the quarterback when he took a knee. And I mean, it's time to wave the white flag. I believe in competing to the end, but wave the white flag here and let him take the knee. Have some respect here. Show some mutual respect. Minute 31 left of the ball game, 60-32. Boy, and again, I understand Blaine, guys. He's going to play hard till the end, but if you're Tyrone, you got to be careful here. You don't want to take a pot shot at somebody and get yourself ejected and then miss the championship football game. So it'll bring up a second down now. Second down and about 7. They'll have to snap it a couple of more times as we've worked our way inside of a minute down to about 55. We wait for the back judge to start counting. And he will. And now Mountain View-Gotebo will simply do as we had hoped that they'd done the play before, and thank you so much for doing that, just simply letting the clock run out. So a great job, and you can hear Chris Block telling the fans here on the near side to give a round of applause to these kids from Mountain View-Gotebo because they certainly do deserve it. And again, we tip our cap across the way to the Bobcats of Tyrone. They made the long drive down here and fell behind and then found a way to come back and win this one. And the final score going to be 60-32. 60-32. Tyrone wins it. They'll advance and play in the state championship next weekend at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Congratulations to the Bobcats, and congratulations to Jeff Coakley and the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. What a great season in 2020. We'll wrap it up after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates Coach Jeff Coakley and staff and every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball.
Well, Dylan Fikes, it's never easy to wrap these kind of things up because you want one more game. You want to go out in that championship ball game, and it's not going to happen this year for the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers, but it's been a great ride. We've had a fantastic time. I know that you got exposed to 8-man football 3 weeks ago and absolutely fell in love with it.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago was my first 8-man game that I covered, and, I loved it. We talked about it on the air quite a bit, and, I always come into these games, I just video, but I always end up rooting for the team we cover. And by the end of it, I want them to go as far as possible, but I really enjoyed it.
Well, it has been a magical ride, and, this is we see the kids out there now in a prayer circle, and really that's kind of what it's all about in the end, right? Robert Payne. I think that you probably do a great job of giving us an opportunity to wrap this thing up. So we'll do that with you in just a moment. Again, I want to thank Jeff Coakley. I want to thank Coach Block over here. A great job he did. All of the folks here at Mountain View-Gotebo, all of our sponsors. Hey, thank you to Grandma. She did a great job of keeping us in line. Janie Jackson, or whatever we're going to call her this week, thanks to her for being a part of our broadcast last week. Just so many people to thank and so many people to appreciate, and it certainly has been a labor of love. Thank you very much. The worst part about the last 3 weeks was thawing out on my 60-mile drive back to Altus, and it may take every mile tonight for that to occur. As always, young man, you do a fantastic job, and I mean that sincerely. I never have time, it seems, to go back and watch the ball games, but I did that this week. And let me just tell you, you do a great job on the camera work, not to mention the graphics and all the great insight that you give us as well, and being squeamish with mice. I mean, what more could we ask for?
Well, thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. I mean, like I said, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy calling these games with you, so it's my pleasure.
All right, and in some form or fashion, between now and Christmas, I think Dylan and I will be doing basketball somewhere with somebody. We hope it's the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. It may be the Hobart Lady Cats and Bearcats. Who knows what our assignment will be, but we will accept it. So Robert Payne, who had allegiance to both sides of the football field, we're going to wrap it up with you. And I think you say it pretty well. If my Tigers have to lose, might as well be to my Bobcats. They have been closed for several years. Time to bring it home. We hope that the Bobcats do that next week in the championship bowl game. And you know what? This is a young football team for Jeff Coakley. You better bet that they will be back in 2021. So for everybody, including, I got to mention your mom and dad as well, Chad Fox and Shelley Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Thank you so much for being a part of this historic run with the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.